Nobody? Okay. Hello, it's Realm Shade Curse of Strahd, session 37?
Six.
6? We certain?
Six.
So he is 100% certain.
Six.
Oh, I'm hearing myself.
You know
Oh
what I
no.
did?
Oh no. Oh.
You know what I did?
What'd you do?
I just watched part of the last session. I told you this.
Okay.
Yeah.
Mac
Yeah.
Dougal.
Okay. Yeah. Last time on Realm Shade Curse of Strahd. Well, we have Reaper here now. Zombie is probably not too tired and going to pass out.
I
I say probably.
didn't. I don't know if you remember this, but I sent a message at 4:30 a.m. last night saying that I couldn't sleep yet.
Oh, I saw that.
I didn't see that.
Yeah. I went to. I think I finally fell asleep about 5, and then
Okay.
got up at 6:30 for work.
Okay. Anyway.
Don't worry, I took an hour nap this afternoon. I'm fine. I've had the requisite 2 hours today.
So about that game we're playing.
Yeah, about that game we're playing. Snack. You literally don't have any inspiration. Did you do it last week?
He did not.
I thought he wasn't here last week.
No, he was here last
Snack
week.
was
Oh no, he was not here the week before that.
You were the one that wasn't here, Reaper.
Here for a bit.
This left
I mean,
early,
it's-
so you gave it to me to recap.
I don't
Since-
remember if I gave the recap.
You gave it to me because Snack wasn't here for the full.
Or did
That's
I
what
do-
it was.
Yeah, okay, yeah. So Snack, you were here the whole time, so god damn it.
All right, so we
Wait.
fuck you, Shade.
Now.
All right, so we make our way out of the Amber Temple, and we start making our way towards Kresk. Before we can make it there, we have the Green Flames, which we all have to make a perception check for, except for Zombie, because he's too afraid to even look at it. Casimir, yes, Casimir, shows up and is like, yo, quid pro quo, you give me info, I'll take that in the flames for you. So we do that, and then we find out that he's going up to get the thing to resurrect a person. So we make our way to Kresk. We see a guy outside. Sir Knight and John do their charisma deceit-based things and make up a note saying that the guy's looking for Stella to begin with, the girl we saved, quote-unquote, saved from the Washer house. They divvy up a note saying, oh yes, Lady Washer gave her to us because she knew someone was coming after her, and we took her here for safekeeping. And he believes this. So we take him in with us to go see Stella. They have a reunion. Shia accidentally woos Irina by showing her the Sun Sword and a bunch of other swords. And then we find out that Valaki is being ruled by Isaac with an iron flaming fist. Instead of people being put in stockades, they're getting killed. So Shia wants to mess up and kill everyone. Not kill everyone, save everyone.
Same thing.
Same thing. Yeah.
Is that over 2 minutes?
Nope.
Hey. Also, I like how Snack completely mentioned that John is now afraid of fire, but didn't say anything about why.
It's not important.
Not important.
It's not important. Don't- the Squire punches.
I did bring up the fact that he was like, Shadow's like, hey everyone, make a perception check, and everybody's like, no.
It's fine. You guys did fight some
We did, but
yeah.
I didn't consider them worth talking about because Shia wasn't
Yeah,
there
it's fine.
for the fight.
Take your point of inspiration.
Hell yeah.
Apparently
Already
Christian
did.
is deafened and muted. Okay.
The only interesting thing of note on that would have been the John getting more powers than Sir Knight Squire, now getting 25 strength from one of them.
Hmm.
And then Squire punch. But that's about it.
Shia doesn't know that. Why would I save that?
I mean, it's not like you're saying it in character. It's
I
not
know.
like the G-Man descends down upon everyone and goes, so which one of you would like to recap this last adventure? Why are you here? Are you here to offer more contracts?
Yeah.
I'll give you a free inspiration die if you answer. What's that?
If you fail, I'll take your, probably some taxes, I guess.
All
If
right.
you fail, I'll tax collect you. Look,
Probably
I need to
IRS.
be able to run the business off on the side while I wait for you guys to eventually catch the tax evader Strahd for me.
I work for the IRS. I'm looking for Strahd von Zarevich.
I work for the IRS. I'm not a good person.
Okay, so
I work for the government. Doesn't say I'm a good person.
Okay. I need
Okay, I
to
should
turn
make
off
it
those
work.
messages. Shut up, please.
Okay.
I love you guys, but shut up.
I should have
Aw.
said I never said I was a good person. Oh well, I screwed that one up.
Okay. Yeah. So all that happened last week. You guys are essentially waiting for a long rest before you guys go back down this Velic Road. Is there anything that anybody wanted to do in that time?
Oh yeah, you asked me to ask you about this. About that Cornelius-sized bag. I put that in my notes, by the way, to make sure I asked.
Why did I have the
Cornelius.
game open at that time? Fuck. What the... Shit. Remind me what that was about.
Because I was gonna buy a bunch of ladders, and I didn't have the weight capacity to carry them on my person. Also, it's just in case we can't bring the wagon someplace and we need him to carry stuff.
We'll get to it. I'll just tell you that.
Okay. Okay then.
Shia will try
Yep.
and after going off, he's gonna try and see if he can get the contractor to talk to him.
Okay.
I'm
How
interested.
are you going about this?
He's just gonna say, "Hey, contractor, if you can hear me, I want to talk."
Shit, I guess
That's not how it works.
I guess if you rang, hi, how's it going?
After several minutes, you don't hear a thing.
And here I was thinking you wanted to talk to me. All right, and then he'll go to bed.
Okay.
What?
Oh, okay.
Shizuka gonna do something?
No, I
Garbo?
bought my shield. That's all I needed.
Okay, you're not gonna have that in character. All right, that's fair.
I
The only thing I
did last session.
oh, did you? I couldn't remember that.
Yeah,
I thought
'cause-
there was something else you.
You know, Snack kicked me off the chariots. That's what I did.
The only thing I would have to say, which is completely in character, would probably go to John, since he's the only one who would know this, and ask more about who Isaac is, because I remember vaguely being told, like after session, like where Sir Night Squire was just sitting in a room, but I actually don't know a lot about Isaac myself, and I think John's like one of the only people here who has information. So I'll bring the situation up to John when we explain to everyone, and then kind of ask about Isaac if he has anything he wants to explain.
He's a bad person.
I heard.
Yeah. Also, he has like a demon arm.
The demon arm? I think I remember hearing about this. It slipped my memory. So is it kind of like Shizuka's graft?
I mean, kind of, but it like went all the way up to like the shoulder. It looked like.
Huh. Do you know what it does, or
I imagine it would be very bad to get punched by it.
if I
Yeah.
can match his
I
might
just
with?
want to really quickly ask. In the list of items, it lists anti-matter rifle. How much does that cost?
That's probably for the Star Wars module that he has in there.
I was gonna say
Uh,
that exists in Rovia.
Hold up.
Do you not know we can see that?
I know you can see that. Well, then-
You said that the
Oh, that's in the DMG.
Uh,
No, No, not happening.
But you said that they could you said that the Vistani can go a bunch of places. Why wouldn't they have the
I have to find a Vistani first. There's no Vistani here.
We just need to find a Vistani and ask if they've been to the Barrier Peaks.
Good Lord.
That's what I should have had John do. I should have had John show up and go, I went on an adventure to the Barrier Peaks at one point, and so I just have a fucking laser gun. It's a canonical place in the Forgotten Realms.
Sir
just
Nightspire.
just go into the void between go into one of the other spheres.
Sir Nightspire, though, is going to clench his fist and go like, I'll have to test my might against his. Clenches the fist that he used a Squire punch with before. Is that all you know about him, though? I didn't know if there was anything else.
He used to work for the former mayor of Crest.
Oh, the guy that got assassinated.
Yeah, I just want to point out I left early last week, so I don't know how much we actually know. Have we been told that he got assassinated?
Yes.
Yes.
We know that both Madam Watcher and the Burgermeister were assassinated. Isaac has taken over, and anyone who disagrees with him is executed, and their houses burned.
I think Sir Nightsquire was told before by Theodore that he ended up taking care of business in a very roundabout manner, saying he assassinated the guy without saying it at one point. So I feel like I would have put that together by now. He's like, I feel like that might have been an issue that Theodore had a part in, based on what he said after we left Crest before. I didn't understand at the time, but hearing about it now.
That sounds like Theodore.
Seems like another mess we're gonna have to clean up because of him.
That is a little loud.
Well, that's all you know, John. I guess we'll have to prepare for going back to Crest if you have anything else you want to do.
I'm trying to see what there is to buy, and I'm not seeing a whole lot of stuff.
Shia would have tried to explain the whole deal in Krusk before saying, I want to go as soon as we're good to go.
You guys haven't rested yet, by the way.
No, we have not. That's why I was saying after we get a rest.
Oh yeah, Shia's like, once we are rested up, I want to go.
Okay. Assuming nobody else has anything else to do.
I was just gonna say, Sir Nightsquire is just gonna see Glorben come back with that and goes, that makes sense.
Puts Laz on the cart.
Oh, that makes sense too. Glorben's preparing for war, I see. I'm not sure against which enemy, but he's preparing.
Well, I guess I have a lot of rope. We can use those for traps.
As
I thought you were going to say hostages, but all right.
Yeah,
Well,
as Glorben's walking back to the carts, just the people of Crest that he passes are just baffled at the image of this rat-headed man carrying so much rope, like a backpack of javelins.
Just a backpack? No, that's way too many javelins to put in a backpack.
So here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna make a frame and tie the rope to the javelins and the frame, so we can have like a deployable bridge that Glorben just shuts at a wall.
Do you want to make a frame? We've got tools for it.
I have twine and fucking ladders!
Unfortunately,
You know what I'm saying? You know, like the deployable bridges you'll see? Like, you know the tumbler from Batman? How it had the bridge thing that it was attached to at the beginning?
I Why don't you just tie the ladders together with a rope and call it a done deal?
Because you need something to get it over the thing. So you
Yeah.
have.
That's why you tie the bridges together. Sorry, the ladders together.
Yeah, you just push them forward.
Okay.
And I still have those javelins to throw.
Now, I know there's a lot of weight on the other end, so it's kind of a bit of a hassle. But I mean, Glorben has 25 strength. Come on.
If we have 3 characters with 25
Yeah, we
strength,
have
come on.
three characters. We got Cornelius, who can act as a what is it? What's the word I'm thinking of?
Counterweight.
I guess.
As the
Not
rock we tie
counterweight.
the bridge to.
No, I was gonna say something like a fulcrum or whatever, like a seesaw has.
Oh.
Okay.
What else was I gonna say? I was gonna say something before this, but I cannot remember.
Oh, I never took that money out.
Shit, sorry.
For that.
Why
Oh,
did
God.
Why are
Oh,
we
no.
all in
Is
darkness?
it already night?
The day of darkness is finally descending upon us all.
Sorry. I didn't realize that would automatically enable that. I was trying to press a pin,
So what
but it was
did
on a
you
different
do?
layer. It should be fine
Alright.
now. Oh, and now it's gonna murder you guys. There we go.
Shizuka, what did you do?
Nothing has been done.
My mission has been done.
Daywalker, Night Stalker.
What?
Brought eternal darkness upon Barovia.
My work here is done.
You see, I sent him a secret message regarding what he needed to do. He rolled several checks off out of campaign.
They all result in at least 5 or lower.
Yeah, Barovia is now descended in eternal darkness.
Yeah, he
It
was
was
going
already-
after the moon, but he missed and hit the sun instead.
It was already hard to see in this domain, but you know.
We do not need the sun, we just want it.
So, is there anything else that anybody wants to do before the rest?
Yeah.
Or shall I?
Other
put
than
this in?
scowl at people who are looking at him funny for carrying all that stuff? Nothing.
We're scowling at you because you're a rat, not because you're carrying things.
Hey. Same action shall be done.
Okay, let me just then long rest the party.
Woo.
What a horrible neck for a curse. Gosh dang it, Christian. I just saw that message.
Kebab. And everyone can return their HP to their maximum. Because you're finally resting after the vampires.
Yes,
What-
I'll-
Flip. My notes are gone. What was Shia's again?
Alright, let's take a look at the Strahd character. chart. I
Maximum 73.
Thank
What
you.
is Strahd character? He sounds fake.
I'm at 72, I believe. No, I'm at 74.
don't think we have that chat.
Indeed, I haven't updated all of them. I don't think.
What's John Smoke is in
Cough,
updated.
cough.
I've been slacking a little bit, admittedly. It's been a busy few weeks.
How dare.
Only 3
I'm
characters.
sorry for the fact that I'm moving.
Wow.
Oh, okay, I know the joke I was gonna make. I was gonna make a joke about the fact that we don't have the carpenter master Snickle himself, so we can't
Ah,
do as
shit.
good as job as usually.
Oh yeah, I did want to know for like hit die, do you get all your hit die back when you level
You
up,
get
or do you just get additional?
Oh,
I said when the level up happens is more in
okay.
particular.
I thought you were gonna say rest. That's my B.
When you level up, I'm not.
I have no
I
idea.
don't
so.
think so. I think you just
Okay,
get
then I should be
additional.
at 4 then. I don't know how that.
You might have accidentally spent one.
Oh no, I tried. I used it thinking I technically wouldn't have it since it was leveled up. So
I forgot that somewhere between the last long rest, I've used all my hit dice, so I've got 4 back out of 7. Let's hope that I get all of those back next long rest.
If you don't use any, yeah.
If I use 1, I'll still get all of them back because it gave me 4 from 0. I think, anyways, at 0.
Sir Knight, during the long rest, where would you say you are?
Probably inside the house, honestly.
Okay. Greg is notably not sticking with Shizuka.
Oh,
Like not how he used to. In
interesting.
in fact, over the about halfway through the rest, being that he is also a skeleton and does not require proper sleep.
He's using an
Awakened undead.
Oh,
Yes.
wait. Yeah, so he just needs, what, 4 hours, I believe? And then
Yep.
he can just move around.
He actually approaches you, Sir Knight.
Oh, hi, Greg. Greg Gordius, I believe.
Just Greg is fine.
Understandable. Wait, do you
Um,
need me to update your sheet, by the way? Pulls out piece of paper, named titles of the Royal Court of Shizuka.
That's that's not what I'm approaching about.
Oh, I
Um,
figured, but, I just decided I should ask.
If you want. Actually, I don't know how long you've been the way you are. But it's probably longer than me.
I forgot, what year was it again?
He's been like this for like 3 or 4 years, I think.
He's actually only 2 years old.
I'm only 2 years old.
Yeah,
Damn it,
Greg.
Piccolo.
Greg at this point has been a skeleton for 2 years. Sir Knight, who knows?
Could be
Not even
any-
him.
Not even me.
So, and I've mostly been a dusty one. So, like,
Yeah.
he's just sort of fumbling around his hands because he's not entirely sure how to talk to you properly.
I forgot. Did Shizuka at any point explain to us that he was just dust skeleton before?
No,
Okay. I had to
just
remember.
said he
because
was
I know
Greg?
that's Greg.
Yeah.
Uh,
Dusty. What do you mean?
well, I was like covered in ashes. It was like a thin layer; you couldn't really see it, but I didn't exactly have proper sentience or sapience or whatever.
Oh, so you're like one of those skeletons we fought back at the ridge, or back when we were going to the Argenvostel, then. The one I thought we could communicate with.
In a way, like I understood what you guys were saying, but my actions were only partially my own, but mostly under the orders of Shizuka.
I see.
Now I'm pretty sure I'm like you.
Me. Welcome to the bright side of life, Greg. How does it feel to have your own sapience again?
Odd.
You get used to that, don't worry. It takes a little bit to get moving back in, I would say, your old skin, but neither of us have that.
He scratches the back of his bony head.
So what can I do for you?
Just what exactly has it been like for you being like this, like skeleton-y?
I see. Sir Knight Squire pulls up a chair behind him and he's just kind of like spreads his legs out and sits down and he's like, oh, go ahead, take a seat. Pats his knee. I'll go ahead and tell you all.
I'm good.
Oh, no, not on my knee. I meant on the seat. On another seat.
Okay. He goes and finds another seat and sits down in front of you.
Well, Greg, let me tell you about when I first became like this. I'm sure that you remember during the Argenvostel adventure when we had confronted that one captain, how I explained before that my entire troop had been wiped out at one point, fighting Strahd. Not sure how much time had passed during that, but I remember hearing a voice somewhere in the darkness at one point calling out to me. I decided, why not? I'd answer it. Ended up having some sort of conversation at some extreme length. Uh, a lot of it I can't remember, and some of it I can't even make out. But I remember waking up and finding myself somewhere in Barovia, preferably like near the death house, if memory serves correctly. It was an awkward feeling. I'm not sure how I was brought back or who brought me back or what type of force of nature ended up causing it, but all I knew was I was alive and I was a skeleton, as I saw in a piece of armor, tarnished armor. I had my old equipment and no one was around. I was alone. And I had a lot to think about during that time. I got used to my body during that point, and, well, one thing led to another, and I found out details about where I was in Barovia and how long it had been. It's been a bit of time, but Strahd was still standing strong, and many had fallen to him. I decided during that point that being the only one left remaining, and obviously being brought back for some reason, I'd end up devoting my life to trying to take him down. I've been through many parties before. I've made mentions of that. I'm not sure if you would.
I recall something about along the lines.
Yeah. Sorry, I had to stop because Reaper said something else, so I was reading through it. I'd been through a couple of parties before, and we split up from time to time. But it's been a while. Eventually, I ended up locating everyone here, back in, what was it, the village of Barovia? And now I'm here with you. But yeah, it took quite the time getting used to it. Getting used to not having organs or skin, tissue, flesh, or blood. It has some benefits to it, as you might have noticed with the vampires before. They can't really do anything against me, as Shia himself, unfortunately, had to succumb to that, as was Glorben. So you tend to look at the bright side of situations when it comes to it. And, I figured, well, Shizuka having you around as a skeleton walking about kind of gets some stares. And I thought when it was my time, back then, I would probably don armor to keep that appearance hidden so no one would question it. I mean, if you go around acting like a boisterous knight like you had in life, wearing armor, people tend to take one thing over another and not question the lesser of the two. So it works out.
Makes me wonder if I should like hide points to his face and arms. This, I mean,
I'm not sure. Shizuka had you going around a lot of places, so most places we've been to, they already see what you look like. She has been having you collect a bunch of armor, though, so I'm not sure about that, if anything.
I mean, we're going back to
Still-
Valaki. I'm sure people know what I look like there.
All right, we do need to probably go in on the down low, as
But,
they would say.
Most importantly, I was wondering something thinking about something on the entire trip back from the Amber Temple. Have you ever, like, you haven't left Barovia in this form, right?
Nope, not at all. Haven't actually thought about it. I've been dedicated to trying to take down Strahd before even considering such a thing.
I don't mean to give you an existential crisis or anything. I'm kind of going through one right now. Do you know if we'll actually, like, continue to function as we do when we leave Barovia, or maybe our existence is tied to this domain?
That is a good question, and you are right. That gives existential crisis and terror. You are absolutely correct. Pats him on the shoulders. If you ever need to talk about it, oh wait, we are. I've never really thought about it. To be honest, it could be the land, it could be someone else. For what I know, Shizuka is your tie, so it's possible that wherever Shizuka is, you'll be able to sustain.
I mean, I suppose if Shizuka ends up being the one that rules the land, I won't really have to worry. 'Cause I will stay
Yes.
by her side, no matter what.
Like the good council admiral general Greg you are.
Yeah.
By the way, I've been wondering a bit about Shizuka and the current situation with her. Could you explain to me a bit more about your past? Because I'm now concerned about the situation occurring with her getting older and being a vessel and all that.
I can't say I know much about that whole deal. Well, as far as my past goes, I was a soldier. Well, sort of. I just joined, an army that I can't seem to recall the name of.
Huh.
Um,
I'm sure it'll come back to you at some point. You just woke back up recently.
yeah.
Details tiny bit.
My first battle that I went to, my whole force got decimated. I was the only survivor thanks to a wizard that had happened upon the battlefield. He healed me and brought me back to health, and I felt like I owed my life to him. So I decided to dedicate my servitude to him. Well, turns out that was the wrong thing to do. He wanted a doll for reasons that are beyond me.
Like
Like,
pulls out like a doll that he has in his backpack. I don't think I gave it yet to the children. Maybe, maybe not. Like this type of doll.
no, like, like Shizuka. She was, I guess a doll is the best description I can give her.
Like a mannequin.
Possibly? Like, she's a construction, I guess.
I see.
So,
So a flesh puppet.
I'm not sure how I feel about you referring to her in that way.
We'll stick
but
with doll.
We'll stick with doll. He wanted one of these dolls for a purpose I don't know, and, well, the woman who made them seemed to be attached to the one that he wanted, so he had me kill the woman when she was reluctant.
Oh.
And, well, I had only realized what I'd done after the fact. I took Shizuka away and ran after running through the man that I thought I trusted.
I see. And I'm assuming some point after that you ended up like this, kind of gestures at him.
Yeah, I hesitated to kill him, and that proved to be my downfall. He incinerated me with a something. I only saw a flash of light. And the next thing I knew, I was up again, following orders that I was hearing in my head. And I cut him down, cut the wizard down, as he was trying to go after Shizuka, who didn't seem to have a personality or something.
Huh. That doesn't sound like the Shizuka I know now.
Yeah. When she was, no, when she first came into contact with, I'm forgetting his name.
Edgar?
Edgar, yeah. With Edgar Poe Allen. She was pretty well. Just gotta make sure this word means what I think it means.
So, like, out of character, real quick.
Yeah.
Certain Squire is just like, aha, names I don't understand. Aha.
Ah, so interesting. Yeah.
Who's Edgar?
You gonna
Who
eat
is
that bone?
Edgar?
You gonna eat your bones?
You can eat your bones.
Oh right, you never actually met him. He was Shizuka's teacher, master, whatever
Legal
you want to
guardian?
Guardian?
guardian, whatever you want to
I-
call him.
I'm assuming by the way you're talking about him, he was at least somewhat here.
Yeah, he disappeared. Maybe an hour before everyone met you.
Oh. Huh.
Well,
That's a bit unfortunate, but I see.
she was catatonic for the first few days, and then she's just sort of sprung up with who she is now. And started calling me
Well,
Greg, because I guess that's all she could really remember of my name.
the point being the spunky little kid she is, I'm sure that she took like the chick that if you ever read like a book about animal psychology and like child psychology, takes up to the first person they see as the parent. So she must have taken quite the amount of personality from this Edgar person. They must have been quite the individual.
I'll let you believe that.
Will do.
But that's about it.
Interesting. Well, if there's anything I can say to this, Greg, if there's any hesitation that you feel towards your new form or what is currently happening, just remember one thing, and this is kind of advice I've learned to follow myself. Whatever you do, kind of just do what your own gut tells you, regardless of what favors you feel like you might owe and other things. I know there are promises you should keep in life, but there are certain oaths to yourself that you shouldn't go against either.
I suppose we're also not alive, are we?
Yes, indeed. But you know, that doesn't stop someone from still trying to fulfill promises they've made to themselves in their life or their past life, I should say, and sticking to their own guts and morals.
Well, thank you for the talk.
No worries, no worries. Just kind of like gets up, helps him up again without him like even giving a gesture. Just kind of like pats him on his back as he helps him up. It's just like if you ever need anything else, go. You know where to find me. We'll have more talks later if you need.
All right, yeah. See you in the. What time is it? Like the. Actually,
It's
more of the
11.
evening, isn't it?
What early morning would be?
It's actually the evening.
Oh, it's evening right
You
now.
guys were on a really weird schedule in the Amber Temple.
All right.
Yeah.
Oh, it's night then?
You're like a pro gamer.
It
It's still
is.
4
It is very close to dusk.
Oh. So I want to wait for the rest of the night then, fair enough.
Yeah.
Unless this is like the start of the long rest, I don't know precisely like time frame wise.
It would be
Or like
4.
the end of the end of the long rest is close to dusk.
Ah, okay.
So it has to be around like 4 o'clock or so. Huh, Vengeance of the World is playing in the background. Goody. This is totally fit to the situation. Skipping. I really gotta make a casual playlist
Yeah.
rather than mostly Final Fantasy battle music.
No, that's perfectly fine for what we need it for.
Anyway, yeah, Greg, he goes off. He ends up leaving the house for a little bit. He does eventually come back. If there's nothing else, then the rest goes by.
So everyone will be waking up at dusk, right? And that's 4 o'clock, you said?
Well, that talk would have happened around 4 o'clock. Right now, it's about 8 o'clock if I've been keeping track of time correctly.
Oh, okay. 8 o'clock p.m.?
PM.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. It's just sort of starting to get dark.
So everyone's awake by this point then.
Yes.
In which case, group up. What's the plan? Right now it's dark out. We could go in the cover of night and see if we can infiltrate the town then, but I mean, seeing the current situation with everyone, there's only me and Greg who would be standing out that people would recognize from the town.
Esmeralda steps forward. Well, since it's on the way, we should head to Rudolph's tower first. He might have
is that the wizard?
he might, if he's there, he might have a better idea of what's going on in Valaki. I assume he's been there recently.
That happened to be the wizard tower we hear about or have heard about near the lake.
If it's the one, if the one that you're talking about, and there's not another one around, it should be the tower that's right near Valaki.
All right.
On Lake Barotok, I believe it's called.
Oh, so it is a wizard tower by the lake then.
Yes.
I always wanted to go fishing there and have a nice conversation with him. I still have my tackle box and gear right here. Pulls out fishing rod and tackle box.
Well, I don't think he's the Mad Mage. That's somebody entirely different.
Oh, I could still go fishing and have a talk with the wizard. It's fine.
He's more of a vampire hunter than a wizard. I think he knows some spells still, but whatever.
Oh, same difference.
As long as I would like to get to Valaki as soon as possible, but you have a good point that he would give us a little bit out of an edge when we
More
get into town.
information is more power, Shia. And more power in this situation will be best for everyone here.
Indeed.
Oh, I agree.
You are also aware that that the contractor mentioned that he has Rudolph has the book.
Oh, okay, I forgot about that one.
The book I believe he called useless.
The book
Good.
he called useless and moved out of the temple for the Sun Sword.
Yep.
Indeed.
Well, I suppose we might as well get it while we're on the way.
I'm not sure if
Yeah.
John relayed that information though.
Oh, okay.
The information about it being useless.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
I didn't- Fair.
I remember he said something about the book being moved.
Yeah, it booked me move, but not the useless part.
Okay.
I guess I should have said that what I was saying that was our character. My bad.
Yeah. I mean, my response isn't that different. I guess I would change it from like we might as well get it to it would be a good idea to go there. We can get the book about Strahd's weakness from there.
He hates long conversations.
He hates roleplay.
He's going to have a fun time at dinner.
Oh, jeez. Let me just.
So, what do you think about clowns juggling swords?
Just gonna preempt
So
a
tell
few
me,
rules.
Strahd, what's your biggest fear in life? Is it clowns? Do you hate clowns? Do clowns scare you?
Clowns scare me.
That's nice, Shia.
Jeez.
Just for that, you get to wear this clown costume I bought.
No, he wouldn't buy it. He would have Irina make it.
No,
Irina, make it.
I don't know Irina. I'd have to probably buy it from her.
I was about to make the joke about Shia being the perfect person to wear a clown costume because he's a fighter.
Ah!
Hey, yo.
Hey, callbacks. No offense to fighters. It's just how the joke goes.
Negative
Alright.
inspiration.
Negative
But-
inspiration.
Not a big reference here.
If everyone's ready to go, we can get going.
Are you awake? I know you tend to take a little bit of time with Lavia, or at least when Lavia was here.
Yep.
No, I'm ready. I know she has to do her makeup and hair and all.
Who?
She's a guy.
Yeah,
Oh.
no, I'm ready.
Oh no. I was talking about Lavia.
Lavia.
She's always late to class because she took too much time doing her hair. Would make sense. She took a while to do it here.
Yes, indeed. She always takes at least 2 hours to get ready in the morning. We have breakfast during that time usually.
All right.
And talk about how much we hate waiting.
Shia
Okay, yeah, let's go. Let's get going.
As,
will ready up the chair. Giddy up the chariot.
as you guys are gearing up to go, Irina approaches. You guys are
Hello,
heading out
Irina.
then?
Yes, we are. We're gonna
We
head
are.
somewhere else first, though. To
Gives a thumbs
learn
up.
more about the situation.
You remember what we talked about, right? Shia
Yeah.
and... Okay.
Yes. If we go any further east, we'll come back for you.
Until then.
Until then.
She steps away, not really taking a moment to glance at... Well, actually, yeah, taking a moment to glance at everyone before doing so.
Right, she doesn't want us to kill him, right?
Yeah, she wants to be the one to put a sword through his chest.
Dawn. But don't worry. There are many people in that line. And one of them I still have to talk to. Wherever he is.
I take it John makes no reaction to this.
Are you asleep?
Zombie?
A zombie? Are you muted or
Did
asleep?
somebody fall asleep or mute himself? Feel like
Here.
he might be.
I'll call him.
I'll call him. Oh, you jackasses.
All three of us call him. Zombie has 3 calls coming in at once.
Good.
I don't know if I have international calling. I also don't have his number.
Get on the Steam call.
Ah, yes, he's at the bottom of the list. Because it works
Yeah, his name starts with a Z.
Actually, it starts with an A, Reaper.
You might have passed out.
No, I nicknamed it to Zombie.
Yeah,
I could
zombie
nickname it to
and
its
his name.
actual name. Someone's already getting anything.
That jackass.
Kick his
Okay.
ass.
Well,
Call him the cat.
Zombie might have passed out.
Oh, here's another idea. I'm gonna call him on Discord real quick.
Okay.
I got forwarded too. Snack, did you actually call him? Oh, okay, there he goes.
There goes
Alright,
Reaper
let's see
calling.
what Reaper's idea is. Oh, is he
I
gonna
did call
actually
him.
try to
He's gonna Discord call him because he probably still has a headset on, and the noise might wake him up.
Didn't work.
It didn't
Clearly.
work.
Okay. Well, I suppose we'll have to manage without.
Oh.
Alright, guys,
hate
I
to
guess
see
we're
it.
down to player this week. Again.
Oh, there was a noise. Oh, wait.
It's
Oh,
going.
Zombie?
Zombie.
That's music.
Zombie, are you alive?
I'm alive. As a note, when Reaper tries to call me, it doesn't work if I have stream mode enabled so that I don't get notification noises.
We thought you had passed out, so all of us were trying to call you.
No, I just zoned out and then just start hearing Shade go, unless John has something to say, and I'm like, I don't remember what the conversation was.
Okay.
Why would you zone out?
He's talking about how Irina was talking to Shia.
You have a perfect emote for that now.
I was more saying the content, not the fact that they were talking.
How dare they talk?
How dare they
John's
talk?
actually currently trying to avoid talking to Irina and staying on the other part of the like not trying to like be obvious about it, but trying to avoid her to a degree.
Hey, John, do you want to say anything to Irina before we leave? Grabs John, pulls him over.
Eye twitches in confusion.
I'm gonna try to resist your attempts to pull me along.
Alright, give me a moment.
Wow, finally.
Strength.
Well, it's more like a grapple.
I'll consider this. I'll consider this a grapple. So roll a.
Yeah.
Roll
Yeah,
an
my
athletics.
athletic strength is just a strength check on
Yeah.
a proficiency.
Haha, get off.
Yeah, you know, unfair.
Yeah. So he pulls you, very much against your will, over to wherever I suppose he wants.
I feel like it's one of those memes of the relatives literally pulling the mother pulling their son out of the room. It's like, your relatives want to talk to you. He's right here. He's right here.
Okay. Okay. Hi.
Well,
Hello again, Irina.
Hey.
hi.
Hi guys.
That was so good.
So, did you want anything to say, John? I know you like talking to Irina, and you seem to not be doing that right now.
I've just been very distracted at the moment.
Something wrong? You want to tell
Just so you
me?
know, the entire time John is standing on Sir Knight's foot.
Sir Knight does not notice, and if he does, he chooses to ignore.
Irina's glancing down
did
at
I
this
make-
fact.
Did I make things awkward last time we were here? If so, I apologize.
It has nothing to do with you. I'm not even sure if it has something to do with me.
I'm not even sure if it has something to do with you.
What's going on?
What is going on? I don't know what we're talking about either.
I feel like that's a lie. Show me and roll me your deception. You'll probably beat me, but you roll it.
All right.
Gonna have Irina
I don't know what's
roll against
going
this
on.
as
John
well.
has an idea that like you're like, he's trying to avoid
You
her.
literally, I can't fail that.
Oh, okay, never mind.
Oh no, okay, that was Shia. I was about to laugh.
Yeah, that's why I laughed. That's why I said that as well.
Shia has no idea what's happening.
Okay, you're
But
lying.
did Irina?
As
Irina.
Arena Nat 20's the role.
Does this have to do with the comment making that I thought you guys were a couple earlier?
I didn't know you'd made that comment.
You were right there when I made that comment, John.
He can't answer that directly.
It's not a question, Reaper.
It's a statement.
Statement.
Also, once again, flaws are flaws, man. You can. I'm supposed to get inspiration for giving into my flaws.
You have too many. You're exploiting the system.
I would have too many if I was to do that now. By this point, I think I would have like 15.
Let's talk about how many how many flaws I have.
He had a
Anyway.
lot. He had a bunch before even getting the gifts.
Yeah.
Glorben failed. He's a liar. Glorben doesn't trust people if he gets it right.
I just got some bad news recently, and then followed it up by making a bunch of poor decisions. So generally, I didn't really feel like bringing you down by letting you know that things were not going so hot for me at the moment.
Oh, I understand now, John. I see.
Yeah.
This
Yeah.
entire time, Sir Knight Squire still has his hand over John's shoulder, holding him.
Oh. I assume it's nothing I can really help with.
Unfortunately not, but we...
No, quite literally, one of the things that I have to deal with coming up, no one is able to help me with, because otherwise it just makes things worse. Literally. Been very clearly informed, and I still have doubts that I can trust that these nincompoops won't try to interfere anyway and get themselves hurt.
Don't worry, John. I'll absolutely do nothing, as I say, lying through my teeth.
No,
Well-
you guys don't need to. You're given a bottle, sorry, a potion of invulnerability.
You want to incite that?
Yeah, I'm looking for my insight. There we go.
I think just judging by his personality thus far,
I want to say
I don't
that
believe
I
him.
didn't have to say lying through my teeth in character. I just rolled deception to be funny.
Did
Yeah.
you say you were passing me a potion of invulnerability?
No, I'll pass you during that time period. That's not attempting to assist you with the fight.
Oh, okay.
You're gonna survive.
Wait, what are we talking about? What does John have to do solo?
Did you not remember the
death.
conversation?
Was Shia there for that conversation?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh,
He has
I
to
got
fight death.
Like
I got
that?
I got to have an interesting and fun discussion with evidently some magic man who serves the people that torture and mess around with everybody and treat this world as
Watch
if it's
it!
their personal plaything.
oh, you're fighting the psychopomp. I think you remember. You were
That's
telling us that.
And so he offered to help out the others and make things easier for us to retrieve things that would inconvenience Strahd in exchange for either making some sort of deal with him or drawing from a deck that could have negative consequences or positive consequences depending upon what cards you happen to be dealt. I didn't quite trust him, so I took the deck. And I got all
eyes
negative.
at you, intently with rage in his eyes.
okay.
Yeah. So
That
I just have a few bad luck things coming up soon that I can't really worm my way out of like I normally would.
He'll be fine. Hit some of the chest with his hand, the back of his hand very lightly. He'll be fine.
Well, I hope you can get through it.
It's fine. I just didn't want to have to inform you until after I'd resolved all of it. But unfortunately, it seems that Sir Knight has noticed that I was trying to avoid having to talk to you and confirm all this. But now you know.
Yeah, he can be a little intrusive, can't he?
Oh, a little. Perhaps.
Just looks
I
at
say,
his-
glancing over at the wagon with the lumen side of it. rather a busybody deciding what he thinks others ought to be doing with their time, wouldn't you say?
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
Well,
I don't
s-
mean to keep you. You guys are clearly doing something important.
we are gonna go be the heroes of Valaki.
We're going to attempt to be the heroes of Valak.
That's
Looks
quitter talk,
left and
Sir
right
Knight.
at the other two.
That's quitter talk,
In
Sir
complete
Knight. We will be
confusion.
heroes, or die trying.
I would not like to die trying. At least not until it's after Strahd is dead.
That
Fair enough.
that sounds very, very concerning.
I mean, I've almost
I'm just gonna go. Until next time.
Yeah. See you later. John is holding his temples, massaging his temples.
Yeah, Irina walks away, heading
John,
back to
yeah.
the burgomaster's place.
All right, who wants to ride in the chariot?
One comment first. That was perfectly awkward. Great job, Sir Knight.
Thank you.
What was awkward? I thought that was a perfectly normal conversation.
Is there like a,
You-
is there
you
like a small
hear-
embankment or anything along the road, or like where we're like camped at? Any like little ditch that I can shove Sir Knight into?
Talking about we're camping at a tower.
Let's see.
That's not
Looking at the actual map, you guys are gonna be heading over a bridge.
Can Sir Knight swim with his armor on?
That's a
You
question.
can walk out of the water. He doesn't
don't
have to breathe.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's
sure.
true.
I hate to inform you, but he doesn't have lungs.
Can't breathe, Snack.
Oh.
He's going to drown. He can't breathe underwater.
Oh no, I have to go in and save him.
I'm not
to
that.
save
I'm not
him.
that. I'm not that petty. I wouldn't shove him into the water.
It won't be effective enough. I already know that information.
All right.
Did you hear that crack, by the way?
No.
Oh, okay. It was
Alright.
super
Wait,
loud
you
to
had-
me.
Crack your neck during that.
When
Yeah,
I say that's a
I cracked my
perfectly
neck
normal
during that.
conversation.
Because
Comment?
Okay. People mentioning cracking necks is oddly like yawning for me. Like when I
Crack it.
hear somebody mention, I realize I need to crack my neck.
Do it,
Yeah.
Eagle.
Did it?
It's weird.
Alright.
And we're back.
Shizuka, Greg, you want to ride the chariot again?
Sure.
What about you, Greg?
Cricket.
Shade.
Oh, sorry.
Shade, Roy, Greg.
Sorry.
Kristen's typing.
But what?
I
But okay. I didn't think you did that, but okay.
I'll
I
stay with
thought Shade was
Shizuka.
supposed to be the voice.
Alrighty.
Okay, there we go.
Actually, Shizuka. Or
Yep.
being that I can talk now, and I guess your underling. What do you want me to refer to you as?
Shizuka is fine.
Okay. Okay, good. Great. Yeah. And you guys go off. The ride is relatively uneventful.
I just want to emphasize really quick that that just to be clear that like the minute I woke up, I cast disguise self, and I keep it up the whole time.
I
Makes
assume so.
sense. We always assume John casts this guy's self unless he says otherwise.
Now that John wants to look
Oh
like
yeah,
original
I
John.
will make sure to bring it up whenever he has the chance to embarrass him.
Irina.
Just gonna
He
bring
now
up the
has
map
information to embarrass people, so that's good.
of Barovia. Okay. So,
What is
Had any? Did we hit any monsters?
The ride is quite uneventful by the time that you reach the bridge. About an hour goes by the time you make it there. You pass by the sign that you saw. What was that?
John just is eating bones when they're not looking.
I would have done it.
Unless out of the bone wagon.
I would have grabbed some out of the bone wagon after Greg left from the initial conversation when everyone's still sleeping.
Okay.
Wait, how
You can't chew.
how do you eat bones? Can you even starve to death?
Yeah, I've already mentioned that literally on my ability list, it says on the traits that I can consume things if I so wish. I don't know how it works. It says I can do it.
It's not a matter of starving. It's a matter of you have to.
Yeah, or you die.
Literally under Living Dead, it says you do not need to eat or breathe, but you can ingest food and drink if you wish.
I'm gonna just say it gets infused in your bones somehow. Like it's so
I need more calcium in my
Oh
diet.
yeah, it like glazes the bones with like chicken fat or whatever he eats.
You know, tries to use a healing potion, takes off helmet, drips healing potion over skeleton.
But he has hair on his skeleton now.
Sticky.
Oh,
Well,
wow.
it's already sticky hair, so what's a healing potion? That's basically Kool-Aid.
Yeah, but it can't really soak into the bones.
Yeah.
Please tell me
Okay,
everyone
you
else
just need
thinks of
time.
healing potions as Kool-Aid.
Bones.
Drink the Kool-Aid, man.
Oh.
Uh-huh.
Oh yeah. I mean, and we have three
So-
people who can Kool-Aid man a wall.
Good point.
What do you mean? We got 4 people.
I mean, Shia has a 20. He technically could.
Alright.
Tried,
He-
but
He
he's
can
a
do it with a
now.
little more effort.
I was talking about the fact Cornelius has literally already proven to be able to do it.
True. Oh yeah.
Cornelius breaks through wall. Oh yeah.
Oh yeah!
You can speak?
Like
That's the only thing Cornelius can say.
Oh,
Oh
yeah.
yeah!
just metallic grumbles that sounds like that.
Like,
There's
oh,
like a
yeah.
little speaker inside of his frame, but that's the only sound he can make.
The
He
only
breaks
file
something.
loaded into his voice.
Okay, so we
Anyway,
make our way
anyway,
to
yeah.
Baratok, don't we?
Yeah, you pass by the signpost that you saw that indicates the direction to Kresk, the Wizard of the Wines in Valaki. You guys can have the map open if you wish.
Give map.
I'm getting open.
It's like I haven't had it open since the beginning of the game.
Okay, well
That's one
I'll
over.
just share it because I want everyone to see it. Look at this map. It's a map. It's
So mappy.
somebody's actually made a paper version of this and I considered getting it, considering that's how you guys are viewing the land.
Oh no, where's the Greg wagon? I don't see it, so we can have it infinitely rotate while moving.
Ooh.
That would be a lot more difficult now.
Well, you see, the party is no longer represented by the Greg token as here. Let me
Do we have
just
War Turtle now?
no.
Me token.
Cornelius?
Let me
Oh,
just,
that's right.
Isaiah, clearly. It should be Isaiah from Dorora.
yeah, let me
No,
just.
no, no. So,
It's
what's
Mace.
the
It's gonna be Mace.
thing?
Let's see.
Okay.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Mace would be
Uh,
too easy.
Oh, it's Sam Jackson. My bad.
Cornelius, maybe. He might be. He's the one pulling the cart now, isn't he?
This time it's Valentine. Oh fuck, he's big.
Oh,
Shade just has just a file of various Sam Jacksons. I find it great that he's doing this.
I just switched my keyboard to United States. Get out of here.
Okay.
If
Wait,
it's-
what?
Wait, what's the difference between the United States and
I'm
Britain?
Canadian.
No, I accidentally pressed the apparently Windows space is how you do it, but it's also Alt Shift or whatever to change your keyboard mode. Anyway,
Ah. Weirdo.
you guys pass that sign. Esmeralda points out the pathway to go up to the tower.
Let's go.
I just gotta grab Oh, damn. Just give me a
Oh,
moment.
shit.
Oh, was this one of those things that the maps weren't included? Oh, shit.
Oh no.
Well, I guess there was an encounter there then. If there's no,
Oh, wait, no, there's map. I think I already...
There's map.
damn, you hate to
There's-
see it.
There's map. Okay. So,
Share map, please.
Are we on a minute?
Don't do it, Shade. It's a trap.
The stop was a trap.
Yeah.
Doing what- Doing
as
what
you...
Shade needs to do is a
Bye?
vital. Is a vital service provided by the DM.
Hmm.
What is your life in this game? Hmm.
Just gonna... That's the DM map. I don't want to give you guys that.
Why
Okay.
not?
We
Why
deserve
not,
it.
indeed?
I kind of feel like Morgan Freeman is going the wrong direction. I don't know why he didn't just cut to the forest.
Morgan
That's not
Freeman.
Morgan Freeman. That's Sam Jackson.
I don't
Sorry.
think
Morgan Freeman.
That's fair.
Oops, I did not mean to do that.
consume grave dirt or bones flaw on my sheet, Shade.
Hmm?
I don't think you did that one.
Oh.
I don't think you added
Shit.
flaw onto it.
I will...
Oh
I know I
no.
I will get to
Okay.
that in a moment.
Yeah, that's fine. I just wanted to know what the exact text was for it.
Interesting.
I don't think it was actually, like, a proper flaw. It was
Was it
just
not?
something you have to do. I just forgot to add it to you.
Oh, okay.
I'll do that later.
That's
You
fine.
know, you just know you need to do it. All right.
Oh,
So,
right.
as you eventually come up to here, you come to a cold mountain lake enclosed by these misty woods and rocky bluffs. Oh, is that the... Yes, okay. Thick fog creeps across the dark, still waters. The trail ends at a grass-covered causeway that stretches 100 yards across the lake to a flat. Marshy island with a stone tower on it. The tower is old and decrepit with collapsing scaffolds clinging to one side where a large gash has split the wall. Time-worn griffin statues, their wings and flanks covered with moss, perch atop buttresses that support the walls. As you approach, you see that's parked near the base of the tower. Within sight of the entrance is a barrel-topped wagon spattered with mud.
I look familiar, Esmeralda.
Uh-huh, that's my wagon.
Oh, okay, that's yours. Okay. Wait, you went on foot all the way to the temple?
Yeah, not my smartest play. I'll
Any security measures we should be aware of?
admit.
I think we should just go in and knock.
Your laugh gives me concern.
Here, I'll just do that now. I disembark with Cornelius.
Okay. Let me just...
Don't have to golem knock if you don't mind.
Let me
Fine,
just
I'll knock.
drag...
You can just
Up.
stand behind me.
I will real quick drag everyone onto the map.
Immediately
up.
figures out what he planned to do and said, "Don't do that, please."
Oh,
I
it's
would
putting me
really
towards
like
it's putting me to Ember Temple, Shade.
I haven't shared the map yet.
Hasn't shared the
Yeah.
map yet.
Share the damn map, Shade.
He's doing it.
Give me a moment.
He's got to put people
Get
on
to
it
work.
first.
Who's messaging me? Christian.
Kick his ass.
Christian,
Blake
I
is
love
connected to
Stop.
people.
come on.
Like, come on, man. It's annoying. No.
I love
Kick
you,
his ass.
I'll kick your ass. Anyway. Let me just... share the map.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's black and loading.
We're in the proper formation this time.
Indeed.
Fun, Rich Tower.
Not sure what... Oh, shit, I put you on the wrong fucking...
Side.
Okay.
Oh man, look
I
at
put you on
John
the
in a
wrong layer.
wrong layer. Look at John in between in between 4 squares, like a nerd.
Imagine being inside the map like all of us.
Oh no,
I was
we
on
all
the wrong layer. Okay. This is embarrassing.
You
Now
should
it
be
is.
embarrassed.
You're right. I should be. Kaba, there you go.
Alright.
Of course, I have to go on a different layer every single time I want to open something. Yeah. Okay.
disembarked and already heading towards the door with Cornelius.
Okay.
Feels
Yeah.
kind of logical that Glorben would be with him to try to avoid him using Cornelius, since that was part of the conversation.
Yeah. You see the door of the tower looks to be made of iron with no visible handles or hinges. In the middle of the door is a large embossed symbol, a connected series of lines with 8 stick figures set around it. Carved into the inlet. Intel. Okay.
Intel processor?
No, lintel, not Intel.
Oh, okay.
Above the door is the word Kazan, spelled Khazan. And here's an image of the door. Wow.
Oh boy.
There's a door.
Door.
K-H-
What?
What? What was it spelled like?
Khazan. That's ZAN.
Is that magic?
That? It's spelled like that?
Yes, you can tell it's magic in some nature.
Okay, it's spelled like Shia spelled it. Okay.
Esmeralda, how do we get in? That seems pretty janky.
Esmeralda, is this a trap?
Is the door a trap?
Yeah. Trapped
Mm.
or trap itself. I don't know.
There's a booby trap.
No, it's just magically locked in the Von Richten way.
Oh, we know how to fix that.
He's
Oh,
he's an
Esmeralda,
interesting person.
I'll just knock.
are you allowed to go in?
Knock on the door.
I don't know.
Sure.
Oh.
Have you never gone in?
Do you know the password?
I'm already knocking on this door right now.
I assume it has something to do with the symbols.
Although, is anyone home?
Oh, I think I figured it out. It's just figuring out which way goes first.
You receive no answer.
Alright.
That's so
Esmeralda.
Yep.
On the door, it has a line going from the one looking like a Y to the one looking like a M. So I assume we start with one of those and
Okay,
Move
so
it.
does the wheel turn first? The wheel on the
Oh,
door.
the letters? Then just start with the... I
Do
was
you
gonna say-
touch the door?
Oh,
I step
Sir
back
Knight
if
did?
Corbin's gonna touch the door.
No, Sir
I
Knight
was
already
gonna
touched
say-
the door.
Sir Knight's already touched the door.
Oh yeah,
and
Sir
knocked
Knight's.
on it.
Okay. Let's see within.
Tonight, stop molesting doors. That's
Watch
permission
it.
first.
Okay, so who is wearing metal?
I
Of
am.
Sir Knight.
Damn!
Yeah.
I'm
Okay.
nothing but metal.
He's about to be electrocuted.
Is electrocuted?
I was expecting.
I need to put something on the combat tracker.
I'm expecting it to be either electric or fire.
We'll have to
Is
fight
it
our
a
armor,
saving
won't we?
throw? That's the question. Probably a saving throw. If it isn't, it's gonna
He
suck.
said something on the initiative tracker, so I was like, huh.
Let's see who's within 5 feet.
Me.
Let's
And that's
say-
it. Just you and Cornelius.
No, Cornelius is further than 5.
No, about 5 feet from the door. At least part.
No, he's 5 feet from me.
Yeah, it would just be Sir Knight. Okay. Sir Knight, as you touch the door, immediately a bolt of lightning jolts into you, electrifying your armor. Can you click disadvantage real quick?
Sure.
Okay. You are making a dexterity saving throw. Whoops, that is the DC.
All right, give me one.
Sorry. No, I'm gonna end up rolling it for you.
You're gonna roll it. All right. I was
It's a
going up, like,
mechanics thing.
I hope that didn't just roll through.
It didn't. There you go. Okay.
Fine. I'm all right
Yeah.
with
This
Oh, look at you is dead because of that X.
this. No. It just means I failed.
Yeah. This arc of lightning, it pierces through your, well, not pierces, just arcs through your lightning armor,
Arcs. Lightning, yes.
dealing an amount of damage.
Remember, Cornelius takes half of that. Cornelius takes half of that as
I
I
thought
only.
that was some attacks.
Okay.
I think. Why don't you take a look at the notes? Why don't you get the door out of the way real quick?
You can close the. You can close the door.
I. Oh, look! I've
yeah,
already.
I can't
But
look at it.
Shia will project a wooden halberd and use the point to point at the two symbols that have the line connected to them.
So it's if it's within 60 feet of the amulet's wearer, it takes half the damage. The wearer
Okay.
takes rounded up, and then he'll just
From
regenerate
any particular type of attack, or is it just any
Nope.
damage?
any damage.
Okay.
Okay, so it would be 15.5. So
Rounds up.
It takes
Rounds
16
up.
then.
okay, so 16. I'll just say it takes the majority of the damage for that sake.
Shade, what's the thing called for the door? It's just door, right? Tower door.
Yes.
The image, yeah.
Yeah.
And then over a few seconds, the damage that suddenly appears on Cornelius heals itself. That is a really
Good
useful
boy.
thing to have, especially out of combat.
It looks like
you-
those are people.
You do
Sorry, you
note
said-
that the lightning field that bursted out of the door is still there. Okay, I gotta admit, I didn't touch the door. I didn't think that would
So
happen.
It seems that it only attacks metal objects. We saw it just like cook
Arc through the armor.
Yeah.
Probably dangerous. Shai, can you?
I'm gonna project a
insulate-
wooden sword with or a wooden pole arm.
So
Silly
pole
boy,
arm.
wood still conducts.
Just any pole arm, but it's made with wood.
Just poke it with a ladder.
It's a pole arm.
Look at the ladder.
Halberd.
Yeah, but I have a
Halberd, okay.
10-foot ladder right in this cart.
Yeah,
But
you
he
project
will
a
point
halberd.
at the two symbols.
Okay, so
and
I
then
grab my
the
ladder.
line.
We have a pole. Also, what?
What?
Snack.
He will point at the two symbols that are connected by the following the line. And
Oh,
These
hold
look
on a
like-
second. Hold on. Sorry for
these look
interrupting.
like people.
Is there any windows
Is there any windows?
on this side? Other side that we can see?
There are windows higher up, but they look to be
How far?
About
I guess my ladder is to climb up.
40 feet up.
No.
Perfect.
They look
Yeah.
to be too small for even the smallest person in the party to enter, though.
Sure, yeah.
Kyle, I do want to point out they look like people, so maybe there's like a little dance we have to do to get in.
What looks
Starting-
like people?
The door, the little symbols on the door, and then they have a line
Uh,
connecting them.
pass
So
on.
we have to make those poses in whatever way we'll start with one where the line goes. We do that pose until we get through all of them in
Yep.
that
Hey,
way.
you said they look like letters too. Does any of them look like the letter K?
No.
Dang, I thought we were going to be able to spell Kazan with the dance.
Shia will start with the both arms up pose and then go through the going from let's call that middle top left down to bottom top left bottom middle right. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Before he starts that, I'm moving away from the door.
As you're as you're saying this, everyone but John and Shizuka notice Esmeralda's hand is in her face.
What?
She's face palming.
She's face palming.
Oh,
It's a really dumb idea.
I mean, we can't touch it, so that's the best thing I have.
It affects metal.
You go through all of them, but nothing happens.
He'll do it. He'll do it the reverse way.
And the
Oh, yeah,
lightning seems to be still there.
He'll do it in reverse.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so
Glorben's idea and just touching without wearing metal. I bet it's turnable.
meanwhile, Glorben's still taking off his clothing and armor.
Take a hot minute.
All right.
Yeah, it's gonna take
Yep.
about 5 minutes. So
Can Shia do the reverse dance in that time?
Yep. Nothing
I
happens.
guess that's 5 minutes.
He'll try and trace the line then with the wooden halberd.
How long does all this take?
The actual dances would take about a minute or so.
A piece or just a verification?
A minute per if he's going like at a regular pace and not just sort of, wah 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 wah.
Like pose 2, 3, 4,
Yeah.
pose 2, 3,
Then it would
4.
probably take about a minute each.
So he's
Okay.
been through 2 minutes so far.
About 2 minutes.
2 minutes of Shia dancing, and then when those don't work, he's gonna try tracing the line with
You know, I never thought it would be entertaining to see Shia dance by himself in front of a door, but it's proven to be such.
Then he'll try and trace the line with the halberd.
In the meantime, Esmeralda goes over to the wagon, which is a lot less worn than you would expect. It's got a fresh coat of purple paint, and its wheels have a fancy gold trim.
Ooh,
A brass
fresh
lantern hangs from each corner, and red drapes cover a tombstone-shaped window on each side. A steel padlock secures the back door, hanging from which is a cheap wooden sign that reads "Keep Out." If you wouldn't mind, please moving out of the way, Chizuka.
oh, all right then.
Alright, let me move
See-
myself out of the way because I already stepped away out of the way there.
Now, I'm glad to know that nobody actually came here and tried to get in here because, well, I don't like taking, risks with things that I own.
A fair
Yeah, if anyone tried to enter this thing without me here, or, if they didn't notice it,
Would it blow up?
Yeah.
A fire.
Oh, nice.
Ah, cute.
I feel like when it comes to wizards or people securing their stuff, fireball is the first option people pick for some reason.
well, you see, a couple years ago, I ran into a couple bandits that broke into my hut when I was asleep. Yeah, I woke up with some wounds, with some fiery wounds a few seconds later, and no cart. So frankly, I probably shouldn't do this, and maybe invest in a different.
What about a delayed fireball, or like a ward that will set off that will warn you before the fireball goes off?
Sounds dangerous. You should just kill them with the fireball instead.
Eh.
No, I'm saying for you, because if you're sleeping, the ward goes off, gives a loud noise, gives you time to get out before the fireball goes.
It's like a 30-foot explosion.
You can get 30 feet in about 6 seconds,
I was asleep.
if not further.
Why don't you just get to shoot 30 feet out? That way it won't reach around to you.
Yeah. I'll worry about the methodology of my shitty traps another day.
How about a good old fashioned crossbow trap?
Is
I
there
got one
something
for
you can use to
355.
immobilize people? Why not use that instead?
It's not important.
You know, if I come across that, yeah, I might do that.
I didn't
It
even
might
get
make
that.
questioning a little bit easier.
Oh, yeah, it's
Uh,
kind of hard
then-
to question a barbecued corpse.
Yeah.
Well, you're not trying hard enough. Looks at Shizuka.
She takes out a key that she had on her person, from a pouch on her side, and unlocks the lock and walks in.
Make a dex save, everyone.
As she
No.
walks in, the thing explodes.
I don't like taking risks with my stuff. That's why I have a key. Now stand back, everyone.
In the distance, all you hear is.
Guys yell. Everybody starts yelling, "Damn you, Strahd!"
Because that's how big the explosion would be.
No, that's what the explosion. That's the sound the explosion makes. Damn you,
Indeed.
Strahd.
And you know, as the explosion goes off, you see Esmeralda blasting up into the sky. Just Esmeralda blasting up again.
Ding.
Okay. Anyway. Yeah, she walks in. She doesn't close the door. Glorben, you're actually like. Of course.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm glad you're doing what?
He's still undressing.
Yeah, he's still undressing.
Yeah.
Can I?
Almost done
might-
too.
Oh.
I should probably clear off that. Get out of here.
Yeah.
No, Sir Knight, you're a failure.
All right, that's not.
That's not incorrect.
That's not any new information.
Yeah. So, yeah, she just ruffles through a few things in her rather cluttered cart, but like, let's see, Glorben would be in good sight of it while he's undressing.
Would I be able to see past Glorben?
Oh yeah. You see she has like wooden trunks, wardrobes, several various kits, a lot of monster hunting gear. She grabs a couple things from this gear and hops out again. I assume that has a timer because, you could have accidentally touched the door and, oh boy. If you guys are willing to wait a little bit, in about 10 minutes after Sir Knight first got shocked, the electric field, it just fades. It no longer
I will
working.
do his dances again.
By this point,
That
Glorben's
far away?
already closed off.
What? That far away? Oh no, he'll do it right in front of the door.
Right in front of the door? Okay.
Yep.
Oh, he's going
Okay.
again. Okay.
For 5 minutes, Glorben, your clothes are off.
Yep.
Perfect. I'm waiting the last 5 minutes before I grab it.
Alright. Guy
Okay.
wants to do his dance again right in front of the door.
Oh, but he doesn't have his great axe with him either, and he has all his stuff on the ground over here.
Okay.
I just wanted to verify. Oh, not the great sword as well.
So,
Hi.
yeah, as you do each and every pose, a symbol on the wheel lights up with this luminescent glow. And every time that you do the next one, a line starting with the one that is, what is that? 6, 7, 8. Not 9 o'clock.
9 o'clock.
9
Okay.
o'clock. Yeah, starting with the 9 o'clock one, following down that line. As you move into every pose, the line keeps going, lighting up in this green light, until you do the final one, and the symbol itself. After you do it, it spins, and the door clicks.
And you thought my dances were funny.
Well,
They
they
were.
were.
I was sure you were on the right track, but you looked ridiculous. So
I will help Glorben get his armor back on. And then
I'm
And-
opening the door.
okay.
you're going in without your armor?
No, I'm opening the door first and then putting back on my armor.
Okay.
Let me just. I already have.
But-
Just in
well-
case it's still gonna electrocute people who are wearing armor. Even if it's the door's open, doesn't mean the magic deactivated.
Okay, Shire will step back and let you do this.
The door opens.
Good. Goes back and puts back on his armor
Okay.
after looking inside.
After looking inside, yeah, you see this this flagstone floor that is strewn about with debris, a few old crates that stands near the east wall. Let me just give you a general view of what you'd see. I will really appreciate the line of sight feature in FGU when we eventually swap to that in something.
By the way,
We'll
what's the U stand
Ow.
for? Oh, unlimited?
Unity.
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 Oh, okay.
Yeah, you see, you don't see the crates. But trust me, there's crates in there.
Well, we can see like little
Anyway.
bits over here.
Those are broken crates.
A
Yeah.
5-foot square indentation in the center of the floor contains these 4 pulleys. What?
I'm Dan. Christian said something that I didn't see till now.
He just said it.
So I was chanting "Hooked on a Feeling."
Okay.
Okay, so as we were doing,
Yeah. So, you see these 4 pulleys attached to taut iron chains that stretch up through a similarly sized hole in the rotted wooden ceiling.
Very Frankenstein-y.
You can also see a few of these 4 of these tall clay statues. And you put on your armor then before going inside?
oh, Shizuka, would you mind helping me put back on my armor? He took up all his belts as well, so yeah, he has to put those back
Shire
on.
will poke his head in the door and yell, "Kazan, are you home?"
Are you insane?
What are
As
you
he
asking
is
that
putting
to?
his shirt back on.
Are you
I
asking-
am not.
You
he-
receive no answer.
Hmm.
Who are you asking that to, Glorben? Are you asking the Shire or are you asking that to Kazan?
Sorry, I wasn't able to move the token because I was doing other stuff. I was looking towards Shia and saying that.
Alright. Because I feel like a Glorben response would also yell at the man who set up traps like that. At least a general
It's pretty
reaper.
logical.
Yeah.
Alright.
That's what I would do if my house could do that.
I would assume there'd be more traps, maybe even automatons or familiars in there.
Knowing him, he either has like a whole bunch of automation or a whole bunch of traps.
Shia will ready his sword and his fake sword.
Or both. You know, could be both.
Why did I put Shizuka there? I meant to say Shia.
Yeah, Shia will help him with that, and then get his
that's
swords ready
I don't
before
know why I
getting
put
in.
Shizuka there. Sorry about that.
Yep, nope. Shia will help you put your armor on,
Did you
and
already
then get his swords ready.
What was that?
Did you already reinforce for the day?
I have not. I need to do that, don't I?
Yeah,
Indeed.
figured you probably would have done that before we left, but you know.
All right. Greg gets one. You get a car. Am I able to reinforce the sun sword? The true sun sword?
Well, you can reinforce my great sword, so why would that not be the case?
Yeah.
Fair enough. Okay. So that's 1, 2, 3,
I've already got it.
4.
Frankly, this is probably an effect that everyone with weapons they would probably need reinforced keep on and then just turn off whenever they need to.
5. Yep.
I'm surprised it wasn't on before, honestly, from last time.
I turned it off after last time.
Okay.
Alright. I have, and then I will use my last bit of projection / reinforcement to give Sir Knight a fake sun sword.
The fake sun sword. I just need mine reinforced for now.
Oh, was that
I
supposed
can't
to be a
reinforce. I
plus
can't
3 to
reinforce.
damage?
I can't reinforce. The fakes.
No, I said the long sword.
Oh yeah. I thought I threw that on you.
I didn't see it. Let me check.
I did not. Oh, my bad.
That's why I was like, if you're gonna use the last one, you might as well just use on my long sword.
Yeah. It's off of my proficiency.
Oh.
Shade went through and made some edits at the class.
Oh yeah, then I shouldn't be doing a 2d6 plus 9. I should be doing a 2d6 plus 10.
Yes.
I don't need a
All right,
sun
just
sword.
holler when you are not using the weapon I've reinforced, so I can turn it off.
Technically, there is
So,
no
John, your
sun.
club has been reinforced.
Did you drag it on a John though?
I did.
Is John paying attention?
We get dragged on a John.
Zombie's gone again. How wonderful.
Ooh, zombie is dead.
I said yes 3 times, but I was muted.
No.
Oh. And then Shia will step on in, both swords up. Oh, John, are you okay if I give Greg your reinforcement? I can only maintain so much.
Sure.
Okay.
Greg was given it.
I'll shillelagh my club.
He was? Oh, never mind.
I've already given it.
Never mind. Then never mind.
I haven't seen you put it on John yet in the chat.
Yeah, you haven't given it to John yet.
It's on me.
I'm going to take.
Yeah,
Huh.
I also
You
have it. I
forgot to
had it
take it
before
I don't
this,
see.
so
Yeah, I thought I threw it on there, but apparently he might have had it from before.
I never. You didn't even give me it again, so
Okay.
you clearly don't want to give it to me.
Okay.
Yeah.
Then after Glorben's ready to go, Shia will go in with both swords up.
Sword and shield follow behind.
Okay, I guess I'm gonna be last in this line of tanks.
No, I wanted
Why does
Glorben in
Vegas
the
one is in
middle.
front?
I wanted Glorben in the middle, so he could have the shroud.
Now you see. Now you see the crates. There's crates.
I was gonna say.
Okay, so I immediately break them.
You.
Oh, I also pick up my weapons.
Okay.
The vampire spawns aren't in those crates. You know, we've had too many instances where vampire spawns jump out of boxes and crates.
So let's
That's just
preemptively break them.
Say
You
Cornelius
you bring.
Cornelius can't fit through this doorway, can he?
Okay. You smash the crate. there's nothing actually in it. Just dust flies everywhere.
All right.
Shade, could he fit through the doorway, Cornelius? I don't
Cornelius,
think so.
no.
Even with the squeeze action.
That's like a baby
Squeeze
doorway.
action, huh?
Like, do you see that door? Do we think anyone, including us, can actually get through there?
Now, to be fair, the tokens are not representative of your actual size.
I know. It's called a joke. I'm sorry. I'm not.
Is there any
Jokes are supposed to
stairs
be
or
funny.
anything?
I am.
Are there
Funny.
stairs or anything?
Is there anything? You do notice that there are 4 total clay statues.
But no stairs.
No stairs.
I think this is an elevator. And I assume only one of us can fit on it at a time.
What are these 4 things on the side?
I don't
Next
know.
to where you. I was asking the Darstan GM.
Oh,
Those things? Those are the statues.
yeah. What do they look
Okay.
like?
You never even described them, so.
They just kind of look like humanoid, ish. They seem to be prepared to grasp the chains.
Cornelius, here's an order. If those things move and try to come down and attack you or walk past you into the building, destroy them.
Cornelius gives you a confirming nod.
Thumbs up.
Well, he can't really see what you're talking about, so I assume you're talking about anything that comes out of it.
No, I pointed to him what they were.
You had him like edge over to look.
We have them peek into the door. Are we
yes,
able
sir.
to? Are we able to move the chains?
You're able to. The moving the chains individually, it doesn't really. It's clearly connected to the platform. It doesn't really raise the platform because it's too heavy to work.
Esmeralda, do you think you know the magic word to get these guys lifting or to get this moving? I assume because the statues are reaching towards the chains, right?
Yeah.
Oh.
She avoids going near the statue. Let me just
Is it blah blah blah?
I feel like it's not blah blah blah.
As we both say that, the statues spring to life.
Be a sense of irony.
Let me
Yeah,
try
yeah,
something.
That's included in the.
Yeah, I know.
Okay.
That's why I checked.
Let me try something. She steps onto it. As she does, the statues immediately spring to life, grasping onto the chains. Oh, yeah, that's not surprising.
Maybe it's like you say first floor or something.
First
or whatever
floor.
you...
As she says this, the elevator immediately. The statues immediately start pulling the chains as the elevator ascends. Okay. She goes through the hole. Bottom floor. Bottom floor.
Say basement if I stood on that.
That's what I was
And
planning to do.
she eventually ends up at the bottom. Okay, so that's how it works.
All right.
I'm just gonna.
Does anyone want to go first?
I've got an idea. I'll
Basement.
roll
The chain.
I-
The
I-
statues
I had to-
don't do anything.
No.
Glorben, stay
So-
top.
Oh, this must be done in the European style. So we're on the ground floor, and the first floor would be above us. Okay,
What's
that makes
Europe?
sense.
Below. Didn't it
Oh
descend
no,
to an-
that was an advocate. No, that went up, not down.
I thought you said it went down.
And went up.
It went up.
Ascending.
I was mildly confused there. First floor.
The Satchers once again, they grip the chains, and the platform with a Glorben on it ascends into
Oh no.
Bep. Glorben's hidden.
Huh.
That's weird.
Well then.
Oh wait, no, he's not. No, sorry, I was on the wrong layer.
Damn it, Shade.
Like,
Oh shit. Get out of here, door.
Oh,
I
okay,
will
so...
remember you're looking for a book.
Yeah, so on the second floor, you see dust and cobwebs that fill this otherwise empty room. The wooden floor of which is badly rotted and partially collapsed.
Well, we can't step out on the here, I'm guessing. Okay. So, third floor. So, I just said technically second floor, sorry.
Second floor,
I
third
personally,
floor on
actually,
the map.
I personally made a mistake, so it would be third floor in this case.
Okay, I didn't know if you just did that to mess with everyone.
Oh yeah, I totally would do that. I totally would do
Okay.
that.
Okay, third floor.
Third floor? Alright. You are brought up to... The chains ascend again, and you are brought up to a similar room. With the time and the elements having all but destroyed this chamber, leaving a gash in the northwest wall and slimy black mildew on the walls. The wooden floor is completely rotted and has begun to fall away in places.
Fourth, then first floor. If
Okay.
that works.
You are brought up to the fourth floor. Where
Do I
you
see anyone? Okay, sorry.
You don't see anyone. You see this room that, unlike the levels below, it shows sign of recent habitation, and although the place reeks of mold and mildew, it has plenty of creature comforts, including a cozy bed, a desk with matching chair, bright tapestries, and a large iron stove with plenty of wood to feed it. Light enters through arrow slits, although due to how late it's gotten, it's not really light. It's been about an hour and 40. It's about 10 o'clock ish, so not really light. It's dark.
Light enters through the air slits. In actuality, no.
But really no.
Light wood.
And then God
Light
told
wood.
the lights no.
But God realized what time it is.
And he said the son needs to go to sleep because he's going to be tired in the morning.
Go the fuck to sleep.
God said.
Okay.
Sorry, Silver.
Okay. Light doesn't enter through the air slits as well as through the dirt-caked windows with broken shutters. Other features of the room include a standing suit of armor and a wooden chest. Old wooden rafters bend under the weight of the tower roof, which has somehow remained intact. Mounted to the rafters are pulleys. You know this. Around which hang the iron chains that support the platform.
We'll take a single step forward, but before that, we'll say first floor.
Okay.
Before you step off.
Before I step off, first floor, then I step off.
It starts
Unless
moving.
it's too fast.
It starts moving, but the moment you step off, it stops.
Are you fucking kidding me? This is a type of puzzle it is? Whatever.
It's not really a puzzle, it's just one at a time.
Idea, and it's completely gonna break this.
Is it just put a rock on it? Oh,
No, you can only do only one person can be up there at a time.
are you
Yeah.
talking about?
The
Like,
No,
there's
armor is right
three
here.
people.
a time when you can fly. Hi, John.
Oh, hi, animated armor. Nice to meet you, sir.
Indeed. It's just sort of sitting there idly.
Oh,
Not
okay.
doing-
It doesn't just look. It doesn't. Okay, yeah. Okay.
No.
I thought you were gonna tell me the roll for initiative.
No.
Glorben is gonna ponder for a second. Should I go back down or should I search this place? Huh. So is there no like no what's it called? No elevator there anymore whatsoever? On the bottom floor? Sorry, the first floor?
No, it's just with you. Unless you said,
Oh no, no.
yeah. The,
Oh,
the,
just
plat-
the
the
set.
platform is with you as long as you're on it. So are you descending?
Well, I guess so.
Okay.
To the first floor.
First floor? Okay. I don't know why I moved you like that. I moved you on the other thing. Apparently Christian is
So-
disconnected.
Yeah, that's all. That happens. Love hurts. So, well, looks like only one person can go at a time, unless you guys want to be carried by me or by one of us.
Only one person can ascend.
Well, it depends. Who here can fly?
Hey, John. I was already gonna say that before I point. John, could you just fly up there without even having to take the elevator? I feel like
Zombie, are you muted?
He muted himself
Yep.
again.
I
Yep.
muted myself again. I was even just making a comment about the fact that when Glorben came sliding back into frame, it looked for a second like there was like a spider just sprinting down my screen. All of a sudden, I got really spooked for a second.
You seem to be pretty out of it today.
I am.
That's not good. You should
But
fix
yeah,
that.
no, I was saying I fly right above Glorben. I'm just hovering in the air, winds beating as I'm just kind of flapping my wings right above his head.
Are we testing? Yeah.
My foot is like an inch away from his forehead.
Are
He
we
has a very
tested?
big forehead.
We tested. Yeah, if two people can stand on that and go up.
It looks like two people would be able to stand on it uncomfortably.
Okay, so we need to make a pyramid.
We
Um,
need
I think we should probably send Esmeralda up.
Why?
She probably has.
She's never been inside.
I mean,
Oh.
was there anybody up there?
No.
Ah, shit.
Well, I'll go up with Glorben, and we could probably fit someone on our shoulders.
Sir Knight, since you can't fly, okay,
Hint.
here's the idea.
What?
We're gonna be holding you up top, like some type of pyramid.
All right. Wait, can you hold me?
I believe
think
we
both of us
can.
can.
All right.
First
You
off,
hear a large sack
Glorben.
drop. Yeah.
would you mind going up there again? I want to test something. I have a theory.
We'll look at her suspiciously and then at that moment say, fourth floor.
All right,
Wait a
yeah.
minute. I just realized something. If two people can stand up there, can't one of them just step off and everyone can go down?
You immediately start going up to the top floor. As the spider
many of us?
crawls back up the screen.
I did that completely in case because he's ascending.
Wait, so
Is John still flying above him when he does that?
Yeah, John's drawn up with him.
John went up.
okay, you went up
once.
first, I'm guessing.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
I'm
So
trying
yeah,
to
John,
fly
you go
above
up.
the elevator so that I'm not caught in the elevator.
Understood. Glorben, do you step off the elevator?
Do I?
Do you? Yes or no question?
I was thinking. I guess so.
Okay.
I'll head
Downstairs.
towards the bed.
Okay, you
planet?
do what you want. Downstairs, Esmeralda steps. She's been keeping her distance from the elevator after she stepped off it. She steps up to the elevator within the boundary, and upstairs you see the platform lower,
Huh.
and the platform eventually gets back to the bottom. It seems to be based off intent, or like a border.
Huh. Then Shia will hop on.
Okay.
And if Sir Knight wants to squeeze on with him, he'll. Do you want to go with me, or are you gonna wait for him to come back down, Sir Knight?
Meanwhile, Glorben will be
I can
looking
wait.
across the room.
All right. Shia will head on up.
Okay.
Be the red spider.
The red spider. Red spider goes.
Like in the time it comes up, and then the time they come back. It goes down and comes back up. I'll be searching around the room.
Esmeralda would have gone with you on that one
Okay.
if Sir Knight didn't go.
Yeah, I didn't go, so you can go.
Okay. I can get rid of the tower door trap. Fuck out of here.
You guys find that book yet?
I searched this chest while you guys were going down. While the elevator was going down.
You search the chest.
Yeah.
Okay, 1 second. It explodes. No.
No. As soon as
I was
Shia's like
expecting it.
head, like his head reaches, like comes from the floor, he'll say, "Have you guys found that book yet?" As he finishes ascending.
So what's in the chest? If I can open it.
Yeah, you,
I have cover.
as you approach the chest, a lavender aroma emanates from it.
Must be soap.
Okay.
Just him, or would we smell it too?
You would John would be able to smell it. You're a little out of reach. You get a hint of it.
Okay, so is it locked? Like,
It
is
is-
there like a direct lock
It is
on
not.
Okay, I will use the crowbar to open it from the side.
Okay. As you open it, the aroma becomes much stronger as on the inside you see a severed head.
But where are you at?
Wow, the aroma.
I don't think you can do that anymore, can you?
That
I
decays
can't.
smell.
But now is it John's severed head? We need to know for clarification.
Severed head. That's the real
It
question.
is not
This
John's
is my
severed head.
again. Oh.
If
Is
it
there anyone we
were,
recognize?
if it were to
We'll pick
look,
it up and look.
if it were to look like anyone, it would look most similarly to Esmeralda,
Oh,
because it seems to appear like a you haven't actually seen a Vistani, but it looks like a Vistani.
Oh,
We'll
like
pick it up and search the chest.
Okay. Yeah, the head itself is
just a stereotypical looking Vistani.
Yeah, very stereotypical Vistani. Its flesh has a bit of a wavy complexion. Waxy, not wavy. Sorry. Yes, wavy complexion. Hey. And it seems to have been embalmed with some oils of some kind, possibly a magical nature.
I wonder if we could get Greg to fit in that
That's-
armor.
That's Oh. I mean, I knew he had something against the Vistani. That's a history I don't want to get into. Yeah, that's that's spooky.
Glorben, do you think we could get Greg to fit in that armor so we don't scare people?
Sorry, what? Oh, Well,
Do like what
how
Sir
large
Knight
is it?
does.
How
Shia
large of
will
a set of armor is it? And how
yeah,
large is
Shia
Greg?
will look at it with his special eyes.
To look at the animated armor.
Yeah, he will look at it with his special eyes. See if it would guesstimate to see how well it would fit Greg.
The armor itself is about 6 feet. You know that Greg is shorter than 6 feet. It wouldn't fit him all that well, without modification.
But would we be able to cover the majority? Like he has pants, he has like clothes and stuff, right?
Oh yeah.
So we could
it's a-
we would be able to conceal most of his skeletonness with it.
Fuck!
I'm gonna just say on it. Hey, it's totally not an animated armor. What are you talking about?
Would we
You
be able
definitely
to
can see that.
conceal Greg with that armor? Is what I'm asking.
Greg would be able to fit into
Probably.
it, just he wouldn't really be able to move around that well. Like the legs are a little too long for him.
Then we just don't have him wear the pauldrons and make sure his pants.
Why does it matter?
Indeed.
Just make it assless chops.
It doesn't matter. That's why.
Okay. Shia will then try and find a book. Go to the desk and look for a book.
Was there anything in the chest besides that?
No.
I didn't like how you said that. Oh well. We'll throw the head back in and close it.
Checking a bit.
Shia will take a seat and then see if he can find any hidden to look for like the hidden switch on the desk. You know, I've seen a movie where they have like a little hidden compartment on these. Wonder if I can. There's one on this.
You do notice on the desk there's actually a journal. It seems a little burnt. Oddly.
Huh.
Here, let me just...
Is this a furnace?
Is that a furnace?
Yeah, it's
Yes.
a stove.
Yeah, it's stuff.
Okay.
Can I read it?
And little do you know that the
Yeah,
moment you
just
open
give me a
it, a
second.
fire comes out of the furnace, and that's why the journal's a bit burnt.
No, he was
The
making
furnace
some
explodes.
toast in his furnace,
Explode.
and he had an accident.
Let me just real
Weed is quite
quick.
flammable.
Okay, Reaper.
Yeah, you find 2 pages. That's up to you. If you wish. The rest of the pages appear to be torn out or burned.
He'll read them.
Okay. Would you like me to read it out, or
Send
you
them
wanna
to
read
me.
it yourself? Okay. There's the first
Ooh,
page.
not very trusting.
And then there's the second page. I'll give you a little time. In the meantime, what is everyone else doing?
I'm checking whatever the side table is and the furnace for stuff.
You just find like general living necessities, like a bit of food, untouched, some tableware, plates, etc.
Oh, and nothing in the furnace.
It seems I'm gonna just give this to you. It seems to be like someone was here very, very recently, as if they had just left.
John, look around.
Uh, investigation, okay.
Why did you use investigation?
Because that's what you'd use.
That's what you use
Yeah.
when you're intentionally searching. Perception's for reactive.
No,
It's
I
for
was
if
just
you
asking for him to look to see if there's anybody invisible around.
Perception would be if there's a sudden chance to notice something because the invisible person moved. Investigations if you're like searching an area.
Well, that doesn't matter because you have special eyes.
I will show this to Esmeralda.
Okay. She looks over the page, over the pages.
I would explain why he has a Vastani head in his Shouldn't it be able to talk from he said it was animated. Was it unanimated when he put it in the chest?
What?
It says that he killed a Vastani, or a Vastani was dead, and a Lich animated it for him so it would lead him to the people who stole his son.
Well, it didn't make any noise when I dropped on the ground.
Maybe you ask it, take it back out and ask it a question.
Okay. We'll whip it back open, grab the head, and not yell at. What are you?
Huh. Must have been released from whatever magic.
Oh, the spellcaster's dead.
I mean, it's a Lich. Aren't they already dead?
I want to keep my hopes up, but
No, I'm not saying-
considering, but
I'm not saying
considering
that
there
he
was this archer.
cast-
Sorry.
Oh, I'm not saying that the vampire had what's his face, Kazan casted the spell. I'm saying the Lich is the one who animated him.
Yeah, and he might be gone. Decimated, destroyed.
You know of any Liches in this area?
Liches. If there were one, they would be in the Amber Temple. But, like, you didn't come across a lich, did you?
Not that I'm aware of. That eyeball monster, yeah, but no Liches.
Am I hearing that the Amber Temple Part 2 is in fact set to be on a true course and not a joke anymore?
That is not up to me.
So, might have been the guy that you killed, Esmeralda.
I'm gonna say that wasn't a lich because I feel like liches are easier to kill than a stab to the chest.
I mean, harder to kill?
Harder to kill. I'm sorry. I misspoke.
Yeah, I just wanted to make sure.
At least I hope so. I've never personally encountered a lich, probably.
Liches like psychopaths could be any one of us.
Oh,
Are there any drawers or anything else to the desk?
You do find a drawer in it. Inside contains a rolled up map of Barovia.
Finally, we have one.
I thought we already had one.
We do.
Sir,
Oh.
Squire just kind of messes with stuff and then goes, oh, maybe I should go up there and help them. Pulls out a wand from his armor.
Yeah,
We'll
as you
attempt to search. Sorry.
searching what?
I was gonna search the armor.
Search the armor. You find nothing in the armor, but it does stay intact. Mostly when you try to budge through.
Okay, so I was gonna like take out the helmet to see what's inside. To be precise.
The helmet does not come off with ease, or it just doesn't come off.
Does it feel like any adhesive?
You were
was
standing
applied,
there when
or-
you said Kazan, right?
I did. Oh, yeah.
After a moment, when you say that, The armor. Well, before Glorben even tries to
Okay, so it's like right
to
back
touch
here
it,
then, or something like that.
the armor stands.
Ah, you're
Oh,
hello there.
Oh, okay.
Was I back here, or was this?
You'd be approaching
Oh,
it by
was-
this point.
Oh, okay, so I'd be like right here then.
Oh, it's been enchanted.
Personal space, personal space.
Glorben.
Wow.
Okay.
Ezreal is asking for personal space.
It was
Well,
a
I was already
joke.
walking there when she stepped in my way. God.
The armor seems to be staring at you, waiting for something.
For me?
Yes.
Hello? Are um, are you? Do
Pleasant.
you belong to Kazan?
Oh, not Pleasant. Bye, Gabo. Welcome back, Gabo.
It
I feel like Gar's not able to speak at the moment.
Can you?
it shakes its head.
Do you know where he is?
It doesn't make a reaction.
But at this point, Sir Knight Squire is.
No, wait. You said shake his head, not his
It's
head.
currently
Right?
coming upstairs,
Yeah.
up the elevator. Yeah.
Well, he's waiting
Um,
for the elevator to come down first.
do you know how to write?
It shakes its head.
Where's the book?
Is there a book that other than the journal that you know of?
It doesn't do anything.
Doesn't know.
Maybe we could have John take a look at him. He's got more specialized than me.
John.
What does True Seeing see?
True Seeing doesn't see anything beyond what is already here.
Oh,
By the way, Shade, has the elevator come down so I can go up?
If you stepped up to it, then yes.
Alright. I will step onto it.
Okay.
that's 4th floor. Both floors.
Yeah. Shizuka does the same. Just feel free to drag yourselves up.
do you know why you're here?
I get the feeling it doesn't talk.
I'm trying to get it to nod yes or no.
Why do you care?
I'm trying to get information out of it.
It does nod though.
Hi, guys, what are we doing here?
Well, we're talking to a statue, effectively.
This armor is animated, and from what I can understand, it's here. It knows why it's here, so it's sentient. But it does not belong to Kazan.
Interesting. I've come with potentially, probably not, but potentially a solution. Holds out a wand of the wand of secrets.
I thought we traded that away.
We did. We picked it back up after you murdered.
Oh, okay. I wasn't told
You
about
were here
that.
for this.
I thought you would watch the session. Did you not?
No,
do
I
all-
watched the first 26 minutes.
Okay.
I will cast it.
You're casting what? Sorry.
The Wand of Secrets.
Okay. You don't find anything.
Oh, I figured, but it was worth a shot.
Is there something you need to show us? And if so, where?
It points to this window.
Does it need to be smashed?
The window.
I don't know why I said that.
The window
Ignore
seems
that.
to be openable.
Which one?
Oh. Shire will go and open the window.
Okay. You
The
don't.
armor tries to push him out.
Yeah. Shy. Roll dex save.
Fucking
No.
die, mate.
No. You don't notice anything immediately. It just you see the trail going back through through the old Spalic Road. On the looking out, you do notice the head of an arrow sticking out from the side of a what's that thing that usually go that the bar outside of a window. I'm forgetting the name. Yeah, well, the window ledge or whatever.
At the windowsill.
The hinge.
Window windowsill. Is that what is on the outside? Anyway,
sill, yeah.
there's a wooden one on the outside. It's sticking an arrow with a paper attached to it.
Why have you come to my house yet, Strahd?
Shia will grab it and turn around and read it to the party.
So, I don't actually have a proper text for you.
So just pretend you're me reading it to
Yes.
the people.
So, essentially, it says that Von Richten has been taken
By who?
and given as prisoner to the werewolves of Barovia.
Werewolves?
I'm conflicted. I want to save this guy, but I also want to save Valaki.
The message does note exactly where the werewolves are holding him.
Is there a ransom?
No.
You know, that's weird. Why would someone shoot an arrow like that on the windowsill when
Are
there's
the werewolves reasonable?
Esmeralda, you know more about here than we do. What John said, are these reasonable lycanthropes?
They work for Strahd.
Some.
So
We're gonna have to fight
take
our
your
way
guess.
through this.
Probably.
Okay.
That's a
Um,
problem.
Why is that a problem?
Werewolves have him?
And
Yeah,
we'll go
werewolves
save him.
tend to be quite difficult. Secondly, it might not be the best idea.
Well,
They're weak to silver, right? Greg has a silvered sword.
okay.
If you
so.
want to die, you can do it yourself.
Well,
Glorben, you want to come with me to go exterminate some werewolves?
No.
yeah. So
Not going to protect your investment if I decide to go?
Looks at you like you're stupid.
You look the
Why
wrong
would-
direction.
It's because it's inversed, okay?
yeah. If you go into your map, so I'll give you back guys back
Ow.
the map. Hey, look, the map.
I was gonna say though, it's weird that someone shot an arrow there when there was no one there, as if they were expecting someone to come.
Like
Wait, hold on a second. What the fuck?
I said
Indeed.
that in character too, but then
Oh,
I got
completely
cut.
missed it.
Oh shit! Did I just clear out?
Yeah,
Oh,
you
I
were
did.
the one that cut me off. I think.
I didn't.
I
think
do.
did.
Is you guys said you saw an archer, right?
Yeah, this why it makes me believe. I mean, I also made that joke too about it's like, oh, that's an awfully familiar way to deliver messages that we've seen.
It says that the werewolf cave is across Lake Baratok, just northeast of Kresk.
I think
Is that the circle?
As the red circle.
I think we should probably go help this man, and then he can help us with Valaki.
Probably shouldn't take us a day.
And at the
Do you know if he owns a boat?
Do we have a boat nearby?
I could try to get into position with the werewolves. Not necessarily attack them myself, but I should infiltrate them while you guys deal with Valaki, and then as soon as you're done there, you can come and assist me.
Apparently, Garbo's laptop is struggling. Fun.
Mm-hmm.
You do see at the end of the note, it is signed KN.
Those sound like a name, initials for a name.
Zahn.
Zahn. We're watching. We're
Okay,
reading Super Mario now.
Zahn.
Or
Wait.
it's Kalian's last name.
What was Kazan's last name?
Norlea.
Kalia. And what
Killian.
was her last name?
Norlea.
Or like,
Well,
okay, Kazan, Kazan Norlea.
Leia.
Okay.
Right. I'd rather have someone who's hunted the monsters of Barovia help us if this Isaac man has as monstrous of an arm as you say.
I feel like even with his special arm, he's probably weaker than me and Glorben. The rest of his body is really not all that impressive.
He's tall and bald.
He's pathetic.
Tall, bald, and pathetic.
Help.
Tall,
I'd rather
bald,
help
and
this
wants
man
to be
first.
handsome.
Well, let's see. It's a town that could potentially survive a few more days, being that you guys have been away from it for a bit.
Yeah,
Versus
because
someone
people
who
will
could
die during
possibly-
that time,
Yeah,
Who could versus
and
a
that'd
man
be
who
my
could
fault.
I'm not meaning to push you guys in like one direction. I, of course, have my own preferences.
I think we should go kill, not kill, slave
We should probably
Kazan.
kill this.
Excuse
They
me?
can't be held hostage if they're dead.
So,
I think we should go save Kazan.
it's not Kazan. It's Von Richten.
Yeah, it's
Von
fine.
Richten?
Yep.
Oh.
Okay, nobody cares about Von Richten. Let's go. No.
Let's go save
Something to
let's go save
note.
your teacher.
As something to note, I just wanted to bring this up. If you guys care about lives so much, wouldn't more lives be lost in Valaki than it would be this one man?
I would
mean,
assume
I
that
feel
with
like
the,
I feel like
with the
on
death
one
toll
level,
at where
if
it's
this
at.
guy is an opponent of Strahd, there's probably other creatures that he's helping to allay from taking lives. So it really comes down to is his long-term value equal to the long-term value of the few lives lost in that town that wouldn't have really done anything with their lives.
That's the question.
Also, a lot of people here don't have souls.
Oh,
What?
What?
Wait, what?
Like
Explain.
the
Oh yeah.
a lot of the people with the blank the stares and the drony voices, they are probably either like really monotonous, boring people or soulless.
Oh.
They're just
Are,
either
they not,
boring
are
or
those
just
two things not the
cold.
same? Sorry.
Either or.
With I would assume that most people would be too scared to act out against Isaac with what he's done so far. So we shouldn't lose anyone in the time it'll take to get Von.
Just.
I
only
wanna
said
save
no
everyone.
to start off with, but
I want to save everyone, but
there has to be a conversation had. We can't just make decisions all
I
willy-nilly.
feel like saving Von Richten would be the more valuable option in this situation.
as much as I hate to admit it, yes.
I think that easily I could get a good idea as to what the situation is with the werewolves while you guys can deal with Valaki.
It sounds like you're just trying to get yourself killed.
I feel like you would need backup in this situation, especially if it's.
I have no intention of trying to fight a pack of werewolves by myself.
That doesn't mean they won't find you.
That doesn't mean anything, considering the last situation you guys ended up in with Paranothics attacking Glorben.
I mean,
They attacked Glorben. I helped Glorben. I didn't fight. I didn't get any. It wasn't me that had to fight them.
Yes, but it was a party member.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The difference is that you guys are the ones that always end up getting fights started. I'll avoid fighting.
I
But
disagree.
what if the psycho pump shows up while you're alone?
Who?
That's the better situation anyway,
I don't
because
have any idea
it
who
will
you're
ensure
talking
that none of you interfere.
Hmm.
about. You know,
That psychopomp is something
On
I have to
second
fight alone
thought, we're
anyway, whether
saving
you're
Von
with me or
Richten.
not.
Okay.
well,
I'm gonna
guess-
trust. I will relent to John,
I
unless
will not.
Esmeralda really wants us to go save Von Richten.
I can't
Well, it's already
force
been
you.
decided.
It's like I'm one person, you're a bunch of people. So I would be preferential to go there, but like
Well,
if you
kinda
guys
has
are going
already
to go
been
to
decided,
Valaki,
hasn't it?
I'll honestly probably hold down the fort here if you do.
Well, judging by the fact that 3 of the 5 members of the party in question have already said they want to save your master, I feel like it's already been decided.
I think we all want to save her master. It's just a
No,
matter
we
of whether
decide
we're
to do it
saving
first.
before Valaki.
Not my master.
Sure.
Yes,
we're more
your
of
teacher, your master.
we're more of former partners. He was my teacher at
Huh.
one point, but like that was
Oh, so yeah, your master.
there's no winning with you, is there?
No, it's not.
No,
Of course.
he's really just always like this. It's just best not to talk to him sometimes.
Never interact with Glorben again.
Go the hell, you bastards!
He
Never
likes,
interact with
he likes to
Shut
decide
up!
that he just knows what it is that we've decided for us.
But like no, like 3 out of character, 3 party members said, "Well, I prefer to save Von Richten. It seems like a more pressing issue." Including you.
And me. And Silver.
Yeah.
I can ask
John's
Garbo.
plan-
I can ask Garbo if he wants to go one way or
I
the
was
other.
gonna say, to restate, John's plan is he goes to check out the situation, not get involved, but check it out while all of us go to the town. That's correct, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
In which
I
case,
like
like
that.
Sir Knight Squire is going to point out that everyone else but Sir Knight Squire himself is either different party members or can easily disguise themselves. So it might be more beneficial. I mean, other than Greg, yeah, it might be more beneficial for me to go with you if you're gonna go, and have everyone else head to Valaki, if that was gonna be the case, just so it'd be easier for them to move out.
Could we act as efficiently as we needed to without the entire group?
And that's why I'm saying if John's going to split, it wouldn't be as efficient. I mean, for his end, even. Especially if a
Well-
situation ends up arising because something happens that he isn't accounting for.
What exactly did the letter say? Did it just say where he is, or that they
It-
were
it
doing,
stated that
be doing something to him?
It was stated that he was captured, not the state of him,
Okay.
and the exact location of where he is.
Okay.
It doesn't
I
even
can
sound like a
mention.
ransom note. It sounds like a third party relayed this information.
It sounds like yet another situation of the contractors' minions deciding to inform us about.
Oh, you and your paranoid conspiracies.
How is it paranoid?
Wow.
The guy literally is related to this
No, that
Coliana
was an
lady.
in-character statement. I don't know if you're.
Yeah, no.
Okay.
This guy, he's literally related to Coliana.
Yeah.
He showed up as part of the whole entire arrangement to deliver Shia to us and get rid of and take Lavia somewhere supposedly safe. Though
Shia.
highly doubt that.
Chaya.
Shia wasn't delivered.
I wasn't delivered to you. I got
I
messages
thought-
like the rest.
Wow, you got
Okay.
Chaya through UBS?
Yeah, Shia
I
through UPS.
from what I'd understood was that we were having another associate join us.
No, he gave
Yeah,
us
that was
back
Theodore
Bogrill's mummified body.
No.
Bogrel.
Or Theodore.
Yeah, they had no idea that Shia was gonna show up. Or maybe
No
they
idea.
did. We have no idea.
They just tried to trade one body for another useless body.
And then we killed that useless body.
No,
Which
no, we
one
already
is useless?
did that. That's a good question.
Are you sure they aren't both?
So you're saying it was a fair trade then?
Well, one was technically alive, so you know.
One was alive. One was in a state of practically being dead, but still alive.
Hey, hey!
It was comatose.
If
She
you
could've
want to
been
think about it
fixed.
one way, one was dead but able to be moving. One was alive but not able to move.
I
I
fed him.
think it was a fair trade.
Hey, not him.
So-
Uh,
The consensus is we're splitting.
no,
No.
that's a stupid idea, and Glorben tried to make that point.
Okay.
It is a stupid
So,
idea.
if we can't split, we should probably go save Von Richten.
I'm gonna be gone for 2 goddamn weeks. Fucking stop being an asshat about it, Reaper.
No, it's not being an asset. It doesn't make any sense to.
Literally,
split
I'm the
like
only
this.
party member that's actually somewhat competent at infiltrating people and not getting caught doing it.
I don't know this in character.
Yes, you do. John's made a
So?
point of the fact that he doesn't trust the others to like not immediately get into a fight. It was literally part of this conversation.
Yeah,
Was that John goes,
doesn't-
I can.
You don't trust the
Okay,
others
okay,
in that
okay.
situation.
I don't trust the others not to start a fight right away, as opposed to like scoping out the situation.
Yeah.
Let's,
Yeah. Also,
Tell
you've
me
seen me
anything but
disguise
what you
self multitude of times.
Yeah.
Okay, okay.
You know I'm.
Still.
You're
Okay,
worried that I could
stop,
guys,
zombie,
instantly
zombie,
change my
zombie,
appearance.
zombie,
Guys-
zombie, stop.
No, shut the fuck up, Reaper. I'm not dealing with your shit tonight.
DM
I'm
tried to
Just
tell you
having you
stop.
stop.
trying to make you guys stop.
One of those conversations the zombie and Reaper ends up 15 minutes later.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's why. I stopped.
So, what are you guys going to be doing? Just
Okay, is zombie
Flat
going to
out.
be gone for 2 weeks because I did not?
Yes, I have classes that I'm behind on,
Yeah,
along
I
with
relate
clearly not getting enough sleep at the moment.
Oh, why
okay.
didn't you post that in chat? That would be a bit nicer.
Oh, maybe I told you before the session. You specifically,
Okay.
I
Oh,
told.
okay,
zombie,
hold on.
zombie. Let's leave that for after the session, okay?
If zombie's going to be gone for 2 weeks, then
Yes.
that meta perspective makes things a bit better.
Hmm.
If I had known that information and had considered it, then sure, yeah, he can go on his own.
Very well. Okay.
We will.
Fine. I'll
liberate-
metagame this.
Don't sigh. You were the one that knew from the beginning.
We'll talk about this later, zombie.
All right. So, you guys are going to Valaki then?
John, we're going to Valaki. John will go and try and make it in with the werewolves.
Okay.
Esmeralda can hang out. Esmeralda's gonna hang out here, right?
Yes.
Okay. Shia's gonna turn to the armor and say, "Okay, thank you for your help. You can go back to sleep or whatever you want now."
It nods and slumps down and becomes inactive again.
Nods.
I think it activates.
Ow!
What did
I
you
think it
do?
activates. I think I set its name. The dude's name. Which I'm not. Kazan.
Oh, Kazan.
It
sorry.
stands up again.
It wakes up. Yeah.
Yeah. See. Sorry, we were just testing something. You can deactivate again. So if you need something, just say his name, and you can probably have it help you fight something if it ends up showing up. If
Wait,
something
you
shows
said
up.
this doesn't belong to Von Richten.
It probably does. I mean,
Oh, okay.
where he got it. That's something that only he can possibly know. He's come across some weird shit.
I heard Shia say it didn't belong to him.
He assumed that Kazan was Von Richten himself.
Oh,
Yeah.
and
you-
Ashley says this, the armor activates again.
No, that was DM talking.
Oh. Oh, I thought they were separate people. Yeah. My bad.
Just gonna make Esmeralda roll a thing real quick. Okay.
How much food do you have, Esmeralda?
She. Now that I'm at my wagon, enough rations to last me a good few days.
Okay.
She stares at the armor, just sort of with this new information, just sort of places her hand on her chin. Kazan. It stands. Do a handstand.
It stands. Now do a handstand.
It proceeds to do a perfect handstand, unmoving.
Huh. Maybe.
She looks
Maybe
to the
when.
she looks to the rest of the group. I'm gonna have fun.
Do a handstand. Now walk around the entire village 2 times doing a handstand.
Play Despacito
So
with your
200
feet.
times. Running on your hands.
I mean,
Yeah, you
I don't mean to like make the mood like awkward. Actually, before you guys leave, I should be real with you about something. That arrow guy got hit by so I haven't my wounds haven't healed like at all.
Oh,
Oh,
Like, well, like the wounds from like everything else, they healed, like, but the arrow, yeah, no.
that sounds like there's a sword that you don't heal. The wounds don't heal unless you have its whetstone, a specific whetstone tied to it.
What?
Okay. That's
Alright.
that's oddly specific. Okay, whatever.
So it might be a curse that you can get dispelled, or it might be we have to find an item affiliated with this archer to heal you.
Maybe that. Do any of you know Greater Restoration? Maybe that could help.
I can try using lay on hands on you if that helps.
Mm.
Are you gonna let this man lay his hands on you?
Do you say that in character?
Yes.
No.
Oh, okay. fine.
Half jokingly, yes, he will say that. After
What?
Sir Knight says that.
That's. Please don't word it like that. I understand paladin abilities. Just don't.
Fair enough. Well, do you think it'll work?
We can try.
Alright, I'll take off 5.
Yeah, she shows you the wound on her leg where the arrow hit.
I will
She
try
has a
to
bandage
leave.
around it. It's not profusely bleeding, but it doesn't seem to be healing. As you cast it on it, it doesn't seem to do much of anything.
Alright. Well, we know it's not a poison or disease, at least.
Probably cursed then.
Probably a curse.
Good old curses.
Yay.
You know, it's
Shit.
almost a shame that we don't have anyone in the party who could dispel curses.
Daniel probably could, but it looks like he disappeared.
Yeah, that was a joke.
Do we know how he disappeared? We just because he didn't
melted
go out the
his
door.
left-
Nobody
he
noticed.
melted it.
Oh, he got
Head
ghosted.
hit the wall, ate him. He is carbonite.
Got it.
All right. So, are you all ready to leave then?
We are.
Very well.
I recommend staying away from the windows.
Greg proceeds to leap out the window.
I was talking to Esmeralda.
Yeah, that makes sense. A shame that this place is covered in windows. Looks around to all of the windows.
Okay, I have an idea. Takes out a couple curtains.
Oh no.
So I'm just gonna hope
And
and
There.
pray, and maybe have Kazan in
she
front of
never
me.
deactivated him.
He just sort of gets down after she says that. 'Cause that's either going to get annoying or like really funny. I don't. It's beyond me.
Can he play songs with his feet while he's doing the handstand?
Now,
No. Snack. It doesn't have toes. It is.
Boots.
It's boots.
Yeah, middle boots.
You have metal greaves. Okay.
Okay.
I could have sworn I had 2 of these magically closing curtains. Huh.
You assume they still magically close.
You should try hanging them up for a moment.
Yeah, I was gonna do that to this one
Okay.
and this one.
Okay. You hang up curtains with difficulty as there's no rods.
I have javelins.
Javelins. Okay. Roll
And
me a
try to
strength
do
check.
it like
These
okay.
walls are made of stone.
I wasn't gonna. I was gonna be using like the. Like the idea actually, by the way, was
Roll me a
to use it
D100.
as. Oh yeah.
Oh
How do I
dear
do
lord.
that? How do I do that?
Go
Just-
to the D10. Right
Is that
click
the
it.
D10 or is
Hit
that
the. And then hit the no.
No.
That was
So
garbage.
go. It's
D10.
the. So next to the D12 on the other side of the D8. Hit the D10, and then with the right click, and then there'll be a percent sign on the menu that pops up.
I have no idea how to do that, but oh well.
All right. So
Okay.
Right-click the
third,
D10.
Third dice in. Third dice in. From your left.
Oh, okay, I see.
Right click and
right click
then.
that. There we go.
Okay. So you try
Better
to
prefer my curtain.
you try to jab the javelin in, but as you try, the javelin cracks a little bit, but it doesn't break. Instead, you find yourself face planted into the wall as the blade shifts off, and yeah, you just slam into the wall, my dude.
Okay, better plan. So I take out my war pick
Okay.
and use it to make divots.
Okay, that doesn't really. I'm not gonna make you roll any checks for that. You do that.
Alright.
And do it for both sides to at least have her 2 vantage points to
Now, do
go
you
to
think?
to avoid being shot.
Now, do you think your
What is he doing?
Do you think your javelins are 5 feet long?
I have twine.
Okay. Okay, sure.
What is Glorben doing right now?
He's trying to hang up
I was-
curtains.
Oh,
Play curtains up to
also,
a.
I never did add that one spell that I was supposed to on the level up. I can technically add lesser restoration. I wasn't gonna add anything at least now, but can I just do that and see if I could use that?
Sure. She did say greater restoration, though.
Yeah, I might as well have something like that on my spell list for future
It'd be
uses.
useful, yeah.
It would be.
Okay, I'm gonna take away about.
Okay. With effort, you do end up getting the curtain hung up. I assume you do the same on the other side with the divots. Okay.
I assume like 2 apiece would be sufficient.
Esmeralda is just sort of watching you as you do this, kind of chuckles as you slam into the wall.
Like, oh yeah, I have a war pick. Damn it. Get out of the walls. War pick.
It's my wonder wall.
Oh.
Anyway, here's Wonderwall.
Here's my wall.
so
Style will
you
just be doing some knife tricks, projecting a knife, doing some knife tricks, and if he's about to fuck up, deprojecting it so he doesn't cut himself.
Well, at least you have a couple of vantage points to try to avoid being killed.
okay, if you think that'll work.
Well, I have some dresses here if Shizuka would mind.
Oh yeah, how
Well-
does Shizuka fit in those now?
Pretty well.
Pretty dang well. They're pretty fitting.
It's almost like they were made for her or something.
They don't provide any armor, of course. Her current attire provides enough armor as it is. Shame she doesn't have a high dex.
Indeed. If only I could fix that.
Don't worry,
Nope.
Garbo. You have a character elsewhere that makes up for that.
Because I have a shield, so I still have 15 AC.
I mean,
Waits for
Greg's
Shizuka
right.
to say something.
Greg's right next to her, being that he has 16 dex.
Isn't because is Shizuka wearing the crown we got her?
Is she?
I
Does
don't
she already
think.
put that on?
I didn't think I was.
No.
Do you want to be?
Not really.
Okay.
Oh.
The time has not come.
Okay.
I put that crown on after I killed Shade and not Shade.
Suck it down, Shane!
Garbo made true on his multiple promises to kill Shade.
Gyro finally makes true. Strahd is only one of them.
Ooh, Jade is dead.
Ooh, it is-
If you
Ooh,
kill the
ooh,
dungeon
shit.
master, all the enemies are dead.
You can't kill me if you're
Shizuka breaks
dead.
the fourth wall.
Okay. What do you get?
Strahd and then put it on.
So you're gonna answer that question, Gabo?
Sorry, I cut out for that. Was it?
What was the question?
Do you mind if
cut
I
out.
use the dresses to use as curtains?
Oh, I mean, that's probably fine.
Let's need to save one for her for when we go kick Strahd's ass.
How large are
Don't
these
you mean go
dresses?
to dinner?
Yeah.
They are. Well, they're like gowns. They.
Very poofy.
What is
Okay.
that?
Not terribly poofy. Not like ball gowns, but just poofy enough. They're a little wider on the bottom. They would fit around Shizuka, so it wouldn't be terribly large.
Okay, so I'd have to whip up my bedroll. I'll just do that.
All right.
I was gonna say, looks.
Unless some, actually, does anybody else have cloth?
I have a dire wolf pelt.
Okay, it starts whipping up his bedroll.
Okay.
Isn't good.
Shia will throw the
And
pelt
attempts to
toward
make
him.
curtains.
I'll just move us up to 10:30 to
I'll
account
just
for
move
all
it.
of that.
And
But,
then tries to, if I have enough material, make it for the two windows. I didn't.
Shia will then give Glorben the dire wolf hide.
Looks at Shia. What can I do with this?
It's not a curtain, but you can still block a window with it.
Looks at all the blocked windows.
What can I do with this?
Reinforcement.
Reinforcement.
I appreciate the effort.
He says,
I'm pretty sure she's a sharpshooter and could probably like shoot through all of these, but you know.
Oh yeah, most definitely.
well, yeah, that's why you don't look out. And you
I
stay
say
crawling on the
she, but
floor.
I don't actually know who they are. I've never actually seen them.
believe it's a woman.
Did,
She needs to be able to see you first. So
That's
just
right.
don't make any noises, such as breathing. Don't breathe.
Noted.
Deadpan there.
Looks at Sir Knight. Are you? Okay.
So, you guys are going to get Valaki first then.
John
I'm-
will try and.
Careful on your journey, John.
He's gonna infiltrate and get us an in.
Okay.
Actually, Sir Knight, if you wouldn't mind passing John Smoke your fishing rod.
On my fishing
What?
rod.
He has to have something to do while he's waiting out here. Besides observing.
I hear a zombie in the background talking.
Is he?
I was
I
not
think-
talking.
Oh
I
no, is
was
that someone
reacting
else?
to the fishing rod.
Yeah. What about the fishing rod?
That's
You gotta get that fishing
alright
skill
there,
up, you know?
Reaper. Yeah, I gotta get my professor level up.
I wasn't making a reference to that. I was just saying that you
Oh,
might want
Jesus.
something to do.
Anyway.
Oh, okay, that wasn't going through.
What?
Gosh dang Fantasy Grounds. The first time it gave me that issue. I was saying, does he really need the fishing rod though? I thought he would be infiltrating.
Oh yeah. Well, but what if he gets bored?
Okay. Infiltrating?
Oh yeah. Maybe he wants to show what he can do. To provide for the werewolf kind? If he actually has some merit in this?
Are you
He
suggesting
asked
that
questioningly.
I feel like you guys can worry about this like another time. Says Esmeralda, but actually the DM saying move along.
Yeah.
We will get it. Shia
Well,
will
fine.
let if we'll give John the chariot for now.
What?
What?
Is he gonna hike there, or does he want a set
He
of
has
wheels?
wings.
Oh,
He
that's
can
true.
fly?
Never mind.
Yeah, it'd be faster to fly.
he's flown before you?
If you want, we can keep whatever stuff you don't want to take into a occupied town. Here.
I like that.
The chariot can't fit in the place. I don't want to put it with my stuff because just in case somebody tries to enter there and blows up, maybe move.
No,
all
I mean,
the
we
stuff
can take the
in
chariot. I can
here.
take the chariot with me. I just was offering it
I
to
mean,
John.
like, you got a lot of contents. I figured maybe move that
Oh
into
yeah,
the
we
tower
could probably keep it in the tower.
behind a electric door, which
I
I
like
will
that
be
plan.
locking when you guys leave.
Okay.
Just so you know.
Very good.
Really?
How do you want us to let you know we're back? Just yell on up.
Yeah.
Break a window?
Arrow with the message. At the,
Should,
top of
should
the
we shoot an
tower.
arrow up?
Preferably not.
I'll throw a
Okay.
javelin with an.
Jaya, you're a pretty good shot, aren't you?
I dabble.
Whoa, right.
But yeah, I think we might scare Esmeralda more than getting her attention. She'd probably go the other way of the window.
Favorite airplane before Ashaya.
Okay. So.
Yes, I have. I don't remember. I just remember making them.
Well, okay, what about a code word as we yell? The,
That's
the
unnecessary.
curtains are closed. Let's get going.
That's
Okay.
yeah.
And we
as-
head
as-
downstairs.
Yeah, Esmeralda does follow you. I assume you guys take probably 20 minutes to move all your stuff from the carts into
The tower.
the tower.
It's still night, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Alright. Entering this town by midnight at this point.
It's nearing 11
We're-
o'clock.
We're
Let's
gonna.
Get in.
We're just. Isaac would probably be in the Burgermeister's place, right?
Yeah, I would say so.
So we'll sneak our way in there.
All right. So you guys are giddying up, as it were.
Indeed.
And as John flies away, do you have anything else you want to say before before heading off.
Good luck. Don't do anything dumb.
No promises, John.
For tomorrow you sail for Daggerfall.
Probably not the best thing to say. All right. And with that, we're going to end the session.
All right.
Okay. Ooh, woo.
Ooh, ooh.
All right.
Ooh.
Yeah.
The
It's
session
not
is
1
dead.
o'clock this time.
Hold
No,
up.
it ain't 1 o'clock.
It's 2:30 for me.
Shade.
That's no.
What up?
I just realized I was looking through the Sun Sword. Kazan was the one who split the Sun Sword from its blade.
But do you know that?
Does the sword do anything while we're talking about Kazan?
The sword doesn't do anything when you're talking about Kazan.
I wouldn't imagine it would.
You
I don't
guys
think-
haven't mentioned a certain individual as of late, or Shia hasn't particularly. Anyway, that's besides the point. Next time,
Because
Chris
looking at it now-
shit's
Sorry.
happening, I guess. I don't know. Probably. Goodbye.
Bye.
Bye.